Oh, I can't believe this is how we starting it. Um, so one of our Cards Against Humanity videos might have been a little too spicy for YouTube. Um, they they flagged it.
God dang it, my ex is calling me. Give me a minute.
Oh, fun.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
That's me, right?
Yeah.
Oh, no, buddy.
Oh, we might have gone a little too hard on this one. Review though.
Was I in this one?
Hate speech is what it's being.
I was probably in it. Fucking hate speech.
If it loads.
No, it's not going to.
Take training. Really?
Submit appeal. Cards Against Humanity, you fucking tards. There we go. Alright, so this is Every Drug Dealer's Worst Nightmare by Code Blue Cams. Then, let's see. Donut Operator. Let's see what we got down here. And we cannot, I don't think we can watch active self-protection, but maybe. Got all kinds of goodies down here. We'll start with this one. I have two of them queued up, and then we're just going to react to them as we see them. Don't be afraid to tell me to pause and go back.
2023, an officer was on routine patrol when he observed a particular silver vehicle in Eau Claire, Wisconsin. The officer knew that the female driver was on probation for drug-related activities.
All right, I'm back.
He was
Sorry about
aware
that.
It's fine. We're doing a Code Blue Cam, Every Drug Dealer's Worst Nightmare.
Okay.
So don't be afraid to tell me to pause if you want to laugh at something or point something out or go back or whatever, you know.
Had been residing at a local hotel notorious for drug use, distribution, and other illegal activities. Eventually, the officer witnessed the female and another male entering a different hotel. He proceeded to follow them and approach the pair in the hallway.
Hello, your name's Jared? What's your name?
I'm Chad.
Chad what? I thought you were Jared. Somebody else. How you spell your last name, man? You don't have any warrants or anything, do you?
No.
Who do you guys know here?
Friend.
Oh, a friend here? Where you guys come from? Oh, I'm just asking. Who stays here?
A friend? Why are you questioning me so much?
I'm just asking. We're not answering the door.
It's always a
The
friend.
officer
It's never
requested
actually
dispatch
someone
to
they know.
conduct a record
Yeah,
check on the
exactly.
male, revealing that he had no outstanding warrants.
10-4. All right, man. You guys are good to go. See ya.
Upon returning to his patrol car, he decided to conduct another records check on the male's identity. During this process, the image and description associated with the provided name did not align with the male's appearance.
Ah, the name game. my favorite.
Oh, yes. Good old fashioned, I'm not who I say I am. That's not a good
That's always
idea.
fun.
Doing a react stream? Yes, we are, Squeaks. Yes, we
Uh-oh.
switched over.
This
You wanna
led
join
the
us? You're more than welcome
suspect
to,
that
bud.
The male had given
What's
him a
going
false
on?
identity.
What'd you do? What'd you do, Tibbers?
Run around. Run around.
What are you doing, Tib Tib?
It's a good question.
Danger alarm.
Danger alarm.
I'm in danger.
Oh, is your fire alarm going off?
No. Nuclear reactor unhappy.
Oh, you're playing that game. You're playing Nuclears. Okay.
So
we're like,
confused.
I'm like, wait, what's happening? Something bad happening? No, it's just in a game. Oh my god.
He then returned to the hotel parking lot and spotted the two individuals near the front door. The officer believed the male could be someone named Jared with a felony warrant, but the male denied being Jared.
Jared. There you are.
No, I'm not.
You're not Chad.
I'm not Jared. My name is not Jared. My name is Chad.
Chad what?
Chad T-Ring.
You got an ID?
I don't have an ID.
So lift up your head. You're not
My name is Chad.
Do you have an ID?
I don't have an ID, sir.
Come on here, I'll show you.
No.
Yeah, hey, you can't go. Cause
Yes,
when
I
looked
can.
at,
What did I do?
Cause I looked at the thing, it looks like you're Jared Erickson.
My name is not Jared Erickson.
What is your name? It's not Chad.
It's Chad.
Chad what?
T-Ring.
I'll show you the booking for. It's not you.
My name is not Jared Erickson.
Then what is it? It's not Chad.
It's Chad, sir. This is not. My name is Chad T-Ring.
The Chad Tearing
Deny, deny, deny.
6'3" and 180 something pounds. That's not you. Alright, stop reaching for stuff.
I'm not reaching. I'm reaching my back, sir. I did not. You cannot. You cannot.
And now he's stepping away. He's walking away.
The diagonal walk every fucking time, right before they bolted.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Yup.
That's a grab your taser, get ready for it. I love it because sometimes people literally get to the point where they do the sideway walk, do a few steps, and then they turn to run, and they just
And
get
then-
instantly
yep.
hit. It's
I
like
think we're stupid.
it's like officers are they've seen it. They've been around the block a few times. It's always funny to watch. That was the beautiful thing is I drove around. I was in the countryside. I just drove around and went from house to house. It was maybe I'd see a deer accident. That was the most excitement I had, and that's part of the reason why I stopped doing it because it was so fucking boring.
Yeah.
But I loved it at the same time. I would go back and do it tomorrow.
If it paid enough.
If it paid. It doesn't even pay as well as my current job. Like, nowhere near close.
Yeah.
You gotta stay here. You lied about your name.
No, I
You
did
lied
not.
about-
I did
your
not
name's
lie.
Your name's not Chad.
Don't put your hands on
Your
me.
name's not Chad.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Don't put your hands.
Your
Yes,
name's
it
not
is. It's Chad T-Rings.
No, it's not.
Sir,
I
don't
looked
put
at it.
your
It says-
hands on me. What?
That sounds like a fake name.
Well, no, it's a
Yeah.
real person. He clarified that.
Oh,
It's
no,
a
I
real
know, but
person.
it sounds like a fake name. I'm
That's
just saying.
probably, okay, in my experience, that's either his brother, cousin, or a real good friend of his. They will use each other's names and date of births. And it the funniest shit ever is whenever it's, oh, I'm so and so. Oh, okay, cool. Well, you got a warrant. No, that's not me. That was a fake
Well-
name. My real name's this. You know,
Well,
like,
you lied about your info. You're going anyways. Then
yeah.
it's like it's a lose for you, buddy.
Why are you doing this,
Stop.
dude? My
Stop
name
it.
is Chad.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
It is.
It's not
I don't know why he
Jared-
hadn't put him in
Jared
cuffs
Erickson.
yet.
No, I'm not.
Then stop.
Because the guy's still pulling away from him. He's trying. He's probably going to try. As soon as
Well,
he
that's my thing.
grabs,
At this point, he's pulling away. You have reason to believe he is that person with an active felony warrant. Nuh-uh. Don't let him pull. If he pulls, fucking do what you got to
Yeah,
do. You know what
he's
I mean?
also all by himself. He doesn't have a second officer there. He might
That's
be trying
fine.
to. Yeah,
Stop resisting right now.
Okay.
Hang out.
All right.
he's probably
Figure out
also.
who you are because
yeah.
what you told me is not true. You might be
Yes.
Chad, but you're not Chad Turing.
Yeah.
I looked,
T.
you're not
E.
you're not 6'3" and you're not 185 pounds and you're not bald. She's leaving you.
Are you leaving me?
So you're gonna tell me your real name or
My
not?
name is
Dude, she's
Chad
leaving you.
T-Ring Guy.
I looked at your booking photo.
This is illegal.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, because your name is not Chad.
Yes, it is, sir.
No, stop.
Will you let me go, please?
Until we figure out your name, you gotta stop.
Dude, okay, dude. My name is Chad T-Rink, bro.
Just doubling down, doubling, tripling, and
100%.
quadrupling down.
Well, so here's my thing with this, right? And everyone, backseat quarterbacks situations, things like that, whatever, whatever. But at this point, he has had ample opportunity. He's already hands-on, right?
Yeah,
100% already hands-on. At that point, you are letting him know he's in charge because you're not doing anything. You're
Yeah.
holding him. That's it. He
What's-
thinks he's in charge right now.
what was always said. It was ask, tell,
And
make. Those are your three chances. Ask,
Yep.
tell. Always cooperate on the tell. Don't go any further because that's when you wind up getting dragged out through a window.
Absolutely.
So
And at this point, he thinks he's running the show because, oh, I'm not him. He's still not
Yeah.
in cuffs.
yeah, he should be in
It
cuffs by
doesn't
now.
matter. It doesn't matter if you think, or if you have reason to believe that person is who they are. Detain them. You're not under arrest. You're detained right now. I believe this is who you are. You're
I
saying
had
you're
a whole
not.
ass bag of chips right there.
Do what?
I had a bag of chips. I was trying to find it, and it was right in front of my face.
Oh, but at that point, you have reason to believe he is a person with an active felony warrant.
Yeah,
I'm not even
He
high right
just
now, and I
did
fucking did that shit.
What he just did, he can do for the person he thinks he is to see if it's the same person that he,
Yeah.
because it'll pull up a picture, right? I can pull up pictures in my unit. he clearly has a system where he can look at booking,
Yeah.
things like that. So detain him, put him in your car, do that, and if he's not, hey, sorry to bother you, sorry to waste your time. You have a blessed day, and be done
Yeah.
with it.
Okay, question. Do you have the center mount, the center swivel mount with the laptop on it?
Me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so we had them. I don't know what brand your laptop is. Ours were all Lenovo's.
Mm-hmm.
When they got rid of a lot of those Lenovo's, I still have one downstairs.
Yeah.
It's a piece of junk, quite frankly.
100%.
As soon as I installed a modern part of Windows, I need to redo everything with it and put Linux on it. Because as soon as I put Windows on it, it takes like most of its memory because it's got no memory whatsoever. But it's one of those Lenovo Toughbooks.
So So we don't. Every department I've worked at before this one that I'm at use Toughbooks. We use Dell.
Okay.
Which the Dells are super nice, by the way.
Oh, but they are.
And the Toughbooks that are coming out now, bougie as fuck, touchscreen and everything. Dude.
Oh yeah, ours we had the little red nipple in the center that was a mouse.
Yeah,
Or you
no,
use the
Talking about-
trackpad.
I know. I fucking
No,
hated
Or
this.
and the
on
trackpads did
mousepads.
not work. The trackpads
Yeah.
worked like crap.
But yeah, so and we have a system where I can run people. It's called Atlas, and it's a simplified version of ACIC NCIC, right? Which is Arkansas Crime Information Center and National Crime Information Center.
We could pull up all the stuff, but it wouldn't show us pictures. It was just
So and that's also dependent on the state, yes.
Yeah.
And the
we
software.
had to call in order to get a picture and all that stuff.
Yes.
And it would be
And
sent
but
to us.
either way, in this instance, right? He has clearly shown he's got what you call it? He's got access to booking. And if he knows this guy,
Yeah.
because clearly he knows him because he knows he has a warrant.
Yeah. He walked
So-
up asking if that was his name, if
Yes.
Jared was his name, and it's like, okay, you are probably Jared.
So with that, he's got more than enough. I mean, and like I said, like you're saying, there's multiple reasons why he's not yet. That being said, I would have already, because at this point he's borderline running right now.
Yeah, he's resisting. He's
Literally,
light resisting.
He is passively resisting that officer, and it's a
So-
matter of time before he's going to bolt.
So, not police related, but it is acronym related since you were going over the two acronyms.
Okay.
We had a diagnostic system we always consulted when we were looking at like recalls and everything for Honda.
Yeah.
And it even brought it up in the training that is outdated,
Okay.
and they really need to rename it. It is the Interactive Service Information System, or ISIS.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate.
But anyways, like I was saying, I'm used to working in places where, you really don't have the luxury of having a second officer. Like
Yeah.
the department I worked at before, where I'm at now, it was me and one other person, and I forget how many square miles. It was like 700, not 700. What was it? Anyway, it was something fucking wild, square miles for the county.
And that was
And it
what
was
you
me and-
covered.
Yeah, it was me and one person had to cover that whole thing. So
Ugh.
I could be way over here getting my shit kicked in, and he's on the way, but essentially I'm by myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We
So-
had
Not ISIS.
3 deputies, 3 on graveyard, 3 on day shift, and 1 sheriff that would work like 6 hours on both.
Mm-hmm.
Like he worked like middle of day shift to kind of like midnight basically, and that was it.
I'm about to look up.
but
the
then he
square
would-
miles.
Then he would come in if we needed, someone.
Yes. Okay. 622.16 square miles
Oof.
with only In that, there was 2 cities that had a police department. One of them was Malvern, and the other one was Rockport. Malvern was the biggest city, right? But Malvern only has like 15,000 people in it.
Yeah.
You know, so like, hang on, let me. I'm gonna look up the square miles of Arkansas, or not square miles of Arkansas, of Malvern. Okay, Malvern is only 8.7 square miles of that county.
Okay.
So small city, right?
Yeah, not much.
Everything else was us. Like we had to cover everything else. So I understand, you know, wanting to wait for backup and all that, but I also don't fathom being like, oh, well, I couldn't do anything because I didn't have backup. No, fuck that. You know, that's not how this works. You do what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
And then if backup shows up, cool. If not, well, that's part of the job.
Yeah. I think right now he's light resisting and he just wants to get him to cooperate and not throw him to the ground and have to deal with all that bullshit. I think that's more what it is for him, but who knows? It could just be as simple as a department policy, you know?
Yeah. I struggle with that because he's already hands-on.
Yeah, he's already, you know, got his hands on him and is, you know,
he's already physically restraining him.
Yeah. So who knows? It's going to be interesting. I wonder if in the next minute or two, the guy's going to wind up on his face.
Yeah.
Oh.
Turn around that way. We're going to detain you right
now.
No. Your name's not
You're
Chad.
detained,
Yes, it is. Dude, let me go.
No, it's not.
Will you let me go, dude?
I just looked up.
Let me
Stop,
go, dude.
Stop.
No, dude. Come on.
Stop.
Please.
Your name's not Chad, dude.
Let me
Your name
go.
is not Chad.
Let me go.
Slipped out of his coat.
So that was in the next 10 seconds, not the next minute.
That was very fast. That was 20 seconds. So.
He's fighting me. Hurry up.
Oh, he was waiting for backup.
Yeah.
While attempting to take him into custody, the officer observed him concealing a black box in the fender of a nearby vehicle.
I'm gonna tase you, bro. You better stop now. I'm gonna tase you. I'm gonna tase you, dude.
Yep, here's number 2.
Knock it off, Jared.
Cam 2.
What is your
Just
name?
let
on
it
your
know.
line?
The male continuously resisted and was ultimately dropped
Oh,
on his
not the
ass,
Newport.
causing the officer's body cam to deactivate.
Fun.
Stop it.
Up there and back on.
The guy's crying. The guy's crying on the ground now.
Try it back.
Okay.
Shoes over there. Fucking coats over there.
Ass crack right there.
Crack kills, brother.
He dumped something over there. You alright, bud?
Oh.
I'm gonna check this out. Probably meth. Yeah. Meth. 100 bucks. That's it. There we go. That's what I thought.
My name's not Jared.
Oh, you lied about your name. It's not Chad. I can assure you that.
Ironically, his real name wasn't Jared. Instead, he was identified as Jacob, a 31-year-old with 3 active warrants for it.
Woo! 3 active warrants and a box of meth on him. With the magnets that were, he was trying to stick it to the bottom of the car.
His arrest.
What's your name then?
You're gonna find out anyway.
So tell us then.
Tell us.
It's Jacob.
Jacob who?
I mean, Jared, Jacob, you didn't say that.
Yeah.
You said it was Chad, so you're still going. Doesn't
You're still going.
doesn't matter. Chad, Jacob, Jared. I mean, you're a dumbass.
Jesus, it don't matter. Yeah.
Yeah,
at this
you're a
point.
dumbass at this point.
Yeah.
Are you searching yet? Oh,
What's wrong?
That other pocket.
Which one?
I'm trying to, so she can reach in it. To at least hold my pants up so my ass crack and stick out from the lady.
Can you just pull up my pants so my ass crack isn't sticking out? I mean, he's got some respect. Hey, Spectre rated.
Ding, ding.
Hey, Spectre, welcome to the shit show.
Yay, so welcome to the shit show.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting to get raided after I ended my stream, but I got raided, so I had to quick hop back in.
And send him over.
I just ended up doing a quick mission.
6'3", 180.
Okay.
Quick load and fucking ATS. Yeah.
It's funny, I still have the wheel attached. I haven't even detached the wheel. It's still right here.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Couple scratches.
That's a good amount of meth.
You got a cell phone? Annalise still around?
She dipped. She knew. Yeah, I think he smacked me in the face, but I don't know.
So what do we got? I'll know better doing all
You're gonna find out anyways. No, duh. That was
Purposely or what?
probably gonna happen as soon as there's attention. Yeah.
fight like that.
Yeah, you trying to get away.
The best thing that guy could have done. The best thing that guy could have done is as soon as the officer's like, "Hey, is your name Jared?" He goes, "No, it's Chad." Just got the fuck out of there as fast as possible.
Mm-hmm.
That was the best thing he could have done. Or if they did have a friend that was in that hotel, go to his fucking hotel room and just
chill
stay
the
there.
fuck out.
Yeah, just stay there for a while. That's the best they could have done.
To note for everyone that's watching this, please, for the love of God, do not listen to this advice.
I mean...
Oh, no, fuck that. I'll give him a fair chance.
Yeah, it's more fun for the chase.
Of course the cop would say that.
Give him a fair chance.
Because here's the thing, right?
Love it.
Okay, I'm gonna be real honest with you, right? The reason the criminals we catch, right?
Not
we
the
catch them
smart
because they're
ones.
not smart.
Yeah,
like,
they're not the smart
we
ones.
don't catch the smart criminals.
Yeah,
I'm aware.
It's the dumb ones.
I'm well aware it's the dumb
I'll be
ones.
right back.
I had puppets for a reason.
Inside the black magnetic box were various drugs, including 57 grams of meth.
Wow,
Nice.
that's distributed.
All
Fentanyl.
8 grams of
36
fentanyl.
yellow alprazolam
2
pills, 3 grams of THC, and
in
oxycodone
Arkansas,
pills.
2 grams of fentanyl is trafficking.
That was all those that they listed was all trafficking.
Yep.
Here.
Yeah.
The only one that wasn't is the
weed.
The
The
weed.
weed deer isn't.
Yeah, the
Well, so
THC
the
would have
way
been
it
fine
works-
here.
Okay, so the way it works in Arkansas is it's not about the weight, other than well, there's stipulations to that. But as a whole, right, what could fit in that box wouldn't be trafficking in Arkansas. The only thing that would be is the fentanyl, right? Because 2 grams or more is trafficking of fentanyl in Arkansas.
Yeah.
But the fact that in Arkansas, it's what is it? It's possession with the intent
Bro's
to
talking
deliver.
about Arkansas. Yeah,
Possession with the intent to deliver. So
that is
with that being
distribution.
said, with that, because there is 3 or more different drugs in that box, that's intent to deliver.
That here would be intent to distribute, and funnily enough, it would have been not just the fentanyl, stuff like that. The fentanyl would have been a trafficking charge. The meth would have been a trafficking charge, but we can only go with one trafficking charge, so it would have just been trafficking charge, intent to
And
distribute. And the funny part is when we weigh it, we don't take it out of the box.
Nope,
we
the
wouldn't
box
have-
too.
The box gets weighed as well.
Mm-hmm.
So
Because technically, that box in
is
Arkansas,
evidence.
that box is paraphernalia.
Yep. That would be considered evidence that would stay with it. It would all be packed together. It would, be in individual evidence bags in one master case.
Yeah, because in Arkansas, the way it's written is anything containing drugs or things along those lines is considered by statute drug paraphernalia.
Yep.
Hey, finally.
So yeah, I love how consistent that is between Michigan and Arkansas.
I'm confused.
Okay, what are you confused about? If it's anything nuclear related, you're talking to the wrong group. Pro's the only one that can help you.
I just need a check on the logic real quick,
Okay.
because anyone can follow this logic. So
Bold of you to assume that, but continue.
there's a
I mean, yeah.
there's a bypass that allows me to divert steam pressure.
Yeah.
So less pressure, turbine goes slower.
All right.
The higher I turn this bypass valve, the more steam I'm taking away, the more power I'm generating.
That's weird.
It's reversed.
Graffiti. I don't want you to serve me. You weighed the veggies in air with air still in the bag. That's kind of people think that way probably when people are weighing the drugs too. Like, dude, there's air in it. Come on, that's at least an extra. Come on.
It's not dense enough. Come on.
God.
I'm up to 40% bypass, and I'm producing an extra 1,000 kilowatts.
That's weird.
And oxycodone pills. Additionally, over $1,200 in cash was found in Jacob's pocket.
The cash would also be
Please.
That would be distribution.
Like you get an evidence bag, we'll just put the cash in there for now.
Dude, be careful. There's fucking fentanyl in there.
So those magnets there. That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to put it in the car. We're fighting.
Welcome back.
Car right there.
Okay, so anyone that doesn't know, it's funny because we have someone who's fire EMS, we have Bro who is an active cop, we have me who was a sheriff's deputy, a volunteer sheriff's deputy, then we have Tib the mechanic and our voice of common sense. So that's the breakdown right now. And then we have Ghost.
Wait.
That's very, very, very
sorry.
harassing.
And Fishy,
very optimistic of you to say that I'm fucking. God damn, that's very optimistic for you to say that about me.
No, I was gonna say, and then we have Fishy the criminal.
I mean, it's partially true.
So who's the common sense of the group?
I called you the common sense of the group. You're the closest thing we have to common sense.
I mean, like, I did distribute marijuana at one point a long time ago.
That's a bold move, Cotton.
I mean, let's be real.
Yeah,
let's be real. Who hasn't sold drugs in their life? I mean, honestly, right?
Yeah.
I crushed up my ADHD medication and turned it into chewable pills and sold them in school.
Absolutely.
Well, there you go.
So, Graffiti's the sweet innocent one here.
Yeah, Graffiti's like the only innocent one. Maybe Ghost.
Hey, I will openly admit that I did not sell narcotics.
What about you, Ghost?
English.
What have you sold?
Innocent, bruh.
However,
exactly.
However,
Bruh, pipe bomb.
I did buy fireworks in a state where it was illegal for residents to buy fireworks.
That's fine. I think everyone has
That's pretty normal.
Okay.
To be honest, a lot of people do that. That's pretty normal.
Me and my dad,
me and my dad and family. I was screwed either way.
Me, my dad, and my family, we were driving somewhere. We passed a few of those really cool, like, big fireworks, like Phantom fireworks and stuff like that. We were going somewhere. Yep, we were going somewhere in our camper, and we stopped and we bought a shitload of fireworks. We didn't fire any of them off really on vacation because we were camping in the woods, and we're like, we don't want to set the woods on fire. So we were pretty careful. We would occasionally maybe light off some firecrackers and some fun stuff like that. Blow up stuff with M80s, stuff like that. Most of it wound up coming back to Michigan, and Michigan had a very heavy thing against fireworks that go up. And we fired all of those off on the 4th of July.
Yeah, let's just say that the shit that I bought, if it were a couple ounces more per device, I would have needed a pyrotechnic license for it.
Yeah. Okay, this is great. So Sweet Pea, the name changer dude. Hey, how's it going? So Graffiti is the sweet innocent one. She said the worst thing she's ever done is the smoking Smarties. Where you crush them all up and it's just, which is not good for your lungs, by the way.
Not good for your lungs.
And Mr. Squeak says that he's never sold anything illegal to anyone or sold anything to anyone. So.
Oh yeah, me neither. Ever. No, totally.
We're not really doing. We're not doing. I would, but we're not doing songs. We're doing like police videos and EMS stuff, and we're doing more emergency, reactions. If you find one of those that are really good, feel free to send it to me, and we'll react to it.
I can't wait to use this like super red
Mm.
lipless crankbait this year, dude. This thing's gonna get fucked.
Not damage.
So-
Slammed him into her car.
God.
She left in the vehicle. Yep.
They just keep pulling cash out.
Yeah, dude's like a Kinder egg.
Crack them open, see what's inside.
Smash their car. Grab an eye.
Put them on cell phone restrictions at the jail. I'll tell you that.
That's probably 26. That's probably 26. Or,
Bigger these little ones.
Yep.
It's not bad.
Donate first, and then I promise we'll do it.
Yeah, it is.
That's him.
It was like his own bank, yeah. This guy had money everywhere.
Pretty consistent with 26 ounces. It's probably a little bit less.
Can you pull up his booking photo?
Loads of money.
Or 20. You can go further.
Oh, man, he's a big guy. For his size, he's heavy. Yeah, like I was telling them, gave me the name. We were inside there. I came out, looked it up, and it was 6'3",
The cops carry scales in the trunk.
Name. You gave me a fake, gave me somebody else's name, date of birth.
In the trunk of the car,
So we're
yes.
gonna deal with that.
And they're
scales, yes.
And they have calibration weights with them every time too.
And I'm gonna be real honest with you, right? Do you know where I get my scales?
Where'd you get yours?
I get my scales off of traffic stops.
Nice.
So here's the thing, right? A lot of times, certain paraphernalia, things like that, right? Like rolling trays and shit like that. I'm not gonna charge somebody for shit like that, right?
No, it's not worth it.
No, it's not worth the paperwork. It's not worth ruining someone's fucking day, life, whatever, on some piddly bullshit. I'll just be like, hey, give it to me. Just like if you got a little bit of weed, give it to me. I'll take care of it. It'll be disposed of. Just be real with me, right? Be upfront.
Yeah, our thing was always dump it on the ground and stomp it out, and then we
Yes.
watch you drive away.
Yes. So my buddy, he had the coolest fucking scale he got out of a trap. Someone had built a trap in their car, right? In the dash. And it was a Snoop Dogg scale. So all of his court pictures and like evidence pictures and things like that of whenever he would weigh
Are
it
on the Snoop Dogg scale.
are on the Snoop Dogg scale, and you would see Snoop. So Snoop was engraved into the metal, like laser engraved into the metal part of the scale where you put the drugs. So it'd be the drugs, the weight, and Snoop behind the drugs. It was fucking hilarious.
Bro, Graffiti's pleading to do ride-alongs now because he's always wanted to do them.
Come on, we got paperwork to fill out at the sheriff's office.
There it is.
Yep. Not hard. Really not hard.
It's not. It's
No.
I've done a few of them.
They're fun.
because I got caught a few times. Like we'll let you off.
And I'm not
if you do
pro, by the
ride-alongs.
way. I'm
Yeah, it's
bro.
bro.
Yeah, it's BRO,
Like bro.
not pro noob. It's Ronald.
So what's funny is I actually did get caught, and one of the cops literally said, "Hey, if you do 5 ride-alongs this week, you're fine. I'll let you go." I'm like, "Fine." I hated it.
You hated it?
Stacked me with paperwork, bro. Just stacked me with it. I was like, "Oh."
A lot of liability forms for you to pay out. It's a lot of liability
You
forms.
would not believe how many.
Basically, you get hurt, it's not our fault.
Connor just let her know all the charges, and then I told her to do phone restrictions because the drug battery.
Yeah, identity. What's it called when the felony one? Not resisting.
Is that
when
fucking
you give a fake name,
sunflower
give someone else's name to avoid
Yeah,
a warrant?
big sunflower
It wasn't
seeds.
a real name. Like, it came back to the return. You got to call that person. We need to make sure that he did not get consent for that. But that's identity theft. I don't know the statute number.
Avoidance.
Yeah.
Avoidance. That's it. Yeah.
And PD,
That's petty.
All right, good job.
They're just saying this guy was a dick. Fuck him.
No, Graffiti.
100%.
Graffiti's saying that their school group got rejected for police ride-alongs because the chief didn't like one of their teachers that was a former police officer.
Yeah,
Oh,
see,
that's petty.
that's the side of law enforcement no one talks about. Is
Yeah,
how
the cliques.
fucking political the shit is. Like,
It's
oh my
bullshit.
god,
Oh, there
if
it is.
one person doesn't like another person, it's a fucking cluster.
Yeah. There was one guy when I was there that was a anti-gunner, all that stuff, and he was the most hated person.
I
And it
wonder
was any reason they wanted to get rid of him for any reason they could find. He had to have
So it's funny you say
everything
that.
fucking
So
done.
I worked with a guy, and I told it straight to his face one time. I was like, you do realize you're about the most anti-police officer I've ever fucking met.
That's weird. That's ironic.
And he's like, what are you talking about? He's like, what are you talking about? I was like, dude, you view these dopeheads that are out here not only ruining their lives, but ruining their kids' lives, ruining the neighbors' lives, ruining all this shit. You say that they're not. You claim that they're victims. And I'm not here to debate, the political views of someone or anything like that. But I was like, your job is to help the law-abiding citizens to treat people fair and all that. I was like, and 100%, I get that these people are people too. But at the end of the day, if they are causing consistent issues with the public, they are the problem. I don't care if they're sick or whatever the fuck you want to call it, right?
Yeah.
But don't get.
What the fuck are you doing, Ghost?
He would get mad at me because I called it. The way I word it is, it's a game, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes if I pull you over, you're gonna beat me, right? You're gonna beat me. I'm not gonna have nothing to get in the car. You're not gonna let me get in the car. I'm not gonna find your drugs. You win that round. Eventually, I'm gonna win.
Yes, Graffiti.
Right?
That is right.
And he's like, well, that's such a fucked up way to look at it. I'm like, no, it's fucking not.
No, it's a game of cat and mouse.
And he's like, it's not a game, it's their life. I was like, yeah, I agree. But their life is ruining other people's lives.
Yeah.
Sorry, I get on a fucking soapbox about that.
Their livelihood is
You want to know something
hurting other
funny?
people. What's up?
I had a conversation with one of the people I'm going to be working with here pretty soon, and me and her were talking about, because I was telling her a story about like how I used to run weed and shit. It's like, yeah, I know, but you're not gonna really make money like that. I'm like, yeah, I know, you really don't. But if you want to sell the white stuff, you'll make money quick. I'm like, I bet you would, but I ain't gonna touch that.
Yeah. That's
and yes, to answer your question, Graffiti, yes, I'm in Arkansas, Saline County Sheriff's Office.
There you go.
There you go.
Was slammed with felony counts of possession with intent to deliver meth, fentanyl, narcotics, Schedule 4 drugs, possession of THC,
wow,
battery to an officer, identity theft, bail jumping ×2, and misdemeanor resisting an officer. Every charge was a repeater.
He went for the whole shebang.
Did you just hear that?
Every offense was a second, too. So all of these he's been caught for before, and he did it again.
Oh, Jesus.
And see, that's the problem with the fucking justice system, right? That's the second time doing that, right? You know what that means? He didn't go to fucking prison the first time for that.
Uh-huh.
And if he did, it was for no time at all. Once again, soapbox, but...
Yeah, I agree. No, you're 100% correct.
Shit pisses me off.
He was ultimately given a cash bond set at $10,000.
I wonder if he's out on bond, maybe.
He probably was.
I think he was.
Could be.
We do a donut operator.
Yep.
I fucking love
So
that.
let's do the other one they got queued.
All right, then we'll grab a. I'm gonna cue that one as well because that one's great video if you've never seen it before. Oh, content. A violation of community guidelines. Remind me later. That was my one where I queued it up, and one of our Cards Against Humanities got dinged by YouTube for being a tad too spicy.
Hey, if Cards is not meant to be spicy, I don't want part of it.
I hit the review button for a manual review, and if they wanted me to do a sensitivity class, it's like, dude, I have 15 subs. Fuck off.
Star City. Oh, okay. So I'm closer to Little Rock. I'm the county just outside of Little Rock, which is Pulaski County. The Benton Bryant area is the county I work in. I don't know if that helps, Graffiti.
Text, make it 16.
Yay! Graffiti's
In
happy.
March 2023, several officers responded to an elementary school for a threats complaint in La Crosse, Wisconsin. A black vehicle with 3 occupants had driven by, yelling profanities at kids on the playground and threatening to harm them. The students reported the incident and they were taken inside the school. An
Yeah, that's a good way to
officer
get
then
fucked
quickly
up.
obtained video
Yeah.
surveillance, recognizing the suspect vehicle associated with multiple past incidents, including damage to property, theft, and
One of them is gonna have brightly colored hair. Obviously
100%.
dyed brightly colored hair.
Or at least blonde tips.
One of them is gonna have either a purple or a blue dyed hair. I guarantee it. Or one of them's gonna look like if you kicked him hard enough, he'd make the skeleton noise when you break apart a skeleton. You know, in those games, the clunk,
No,
clunk,
fuck
clunk,
that.
clunk.
He makes the sound whenever you whenever you die in any of the Lego games.
Yeah, the pieces shattering.
Yeah.
Yep. If you kicked him hard enough, he'd make that noise. Yeah. Rail fucking thin and looks like he hasn't eaten in 2.5 years. And they probably all stink, but we can't tell that.
trouble with juvenile complaints.
Everyone should
License
know
plate
who the kind of people
information
we're
was
fucking
shared, and An
referencing.
officer later spotted the vehicle conducting a traffic stop. The driver was soon identified as a 19-year-old male named Hunter, along with his passengers, 18-year-old Alex and 19-year-old Brady. Due to the
None of them had dyed hair.
Oh.
Wow.
But that being said, Alex has that hair.
I don't like how my name is being used like this.
The flow. They call that the flow or something like that is what the kids are
I
calling
call-
that hairstyle.
I call that getting out of bed and not doing anything.
Yeah, but it's almost it's like a mullet, but it's
You
like
don't
a
have that
lazy
problem,
mullet.
Max.
The lazy
I don't-
mullet.
I don't like.
How do you know that's
okay,
like bald?
Can I say something?
Yeah.
The reason why I hate my name so much is because of this exact reason. Is this exact reason?
Squeaks put it the best way. Squeaks put it the best way. They all have that punk face.
Yeah.
Which is a good way to put it. They all have that resting douchebag
One
face.
that's got that fucked up hair, has got that look on his face like, bitch, you ain't got shit on me. You got a party mouth, boy.
Guy on the right looks permanently stoned. Yeah.
The one on the right looks like his hair is fucking bored by moist.
The one in the center
Bro,
looks like he's
you know that
contemplating,
the
like,
guy on the right at
decisions.
least take care of his hair, because look how
Yeah.
fucking glossy it looks. You know that motherfucker
He's
take
been
care of
taking
his
this
hair.
bio
these
pin.
individuals, multiple officers
Yeah, he's been taking keeps. Because he doesn't want to lose it. Or I should have
He's
done.
been using that Pantene.
that Perk Plus, baby.
That's what this is. That's why I included in the thing and just ripping on people. Because that's what this is. It's just gonna be us ripping on people constantly.
Oh my god, dude.
Beautiful.
That's just the fucking normal last year.
Plot twist. He's
That's a
using
normal
verbal
day.
lessons.
It's a normal everyday.
as they approached
Maybe it's natural. Maybe it's Maybelline.
vehicle. The individuals were observed reaching toward the center and making furtive movements.
58.
Furtive
front
movements.
passenger, rear passenger, reaching. towards
Primitive
the
mood.
side.
It
I
makes
don't know
them
if
mean
they're
they're
fucking
reaching
great.
and they can't see them.
Yeah.
That's a draw.
Turn your music down, please. Can you roll your window down, please? Thank you.
How you doing?
Need to see your driver's license, please.
For what?
Complaint over at the
Is that
school of
Popeyes?
cats being yelled out at
I
Yeah,
think
it
that's
is.
Chick-fil-A.
That's
The Chick-fil-A?
is it Chick-fil-A?
Need to see all your driver's license.
It's fried
and IDs
pickles.
because it's a complaint
sure?
from all of you.
Maybe.
Don't have
I thought it was shrimp. That's why I said maybe it
Do
was
you have your ID
Popeyes.
on you? Front passenger, I'm talking to you. Do you have your ID on you? Can you roll your window down and talk to that officer?
Don't you have to turn the car off?
What's your first name?
I like that shark hoodie. I'm not gonna lie. I like that shark hoodie.
At least they're
Bro, the way
complying.
you paused it, the way the dude's face when he paused it.
Yeah, I feel like anytime I'm gonna pause this, we're gonna get someone doing something stupid.
At least they're somewhat complying.
Perfectly
And a
timed
birthday,
pauses.
Brady. Don't reach in your pockets, please. What's your address, Brady?
I know.
You don't know your address?
No.
Let's step out of the car for you. For what? So I'm asking you to step out of the car.
Can I ask what kind of threats were made?
Threats to the kids.
That is not true.
Blowing out a candle. That was the face. Yep.
Is that a Kia Soul as well?
I think it might be.
No, that looks like a Nissan of some sort. I mean, it could be a
What's your name,
Kia,
sir?
but
Alex, I'm Ryan. Were you guys over
No, that looks like a Nissan Juke.
Blessed Sacrament a little bit ago?
It might be a Nissan Juke.
You don't think so? Do you know what it is? King and Losey, were you guys over there? Did you guys like have any interactions with the kid on the playground? None at
The way
all.
this dude's dressed wants me to. I want to fight him just because how he's dressed.
Okay. Over at the courthouse?
I mean, they look like they might be like juniors, freshmen in high school.
No, I think they're all.
Nah, they're
out of
way
high
too.
school.
No, out of high school.
You think they're just
Yeah,
out of high
definitely
school?
out of high school.
Yeah, they're
Fresh
fresh out of high school.
Like they're young though. That's
They're
what I'm
young.
saying.
They got to be fresh out of high school.
18,
We had
19.
court up in Toma.
Oh,
and we were
okay.
just coming back from there, and then
Hunter, why don't you go ahead and step out of the car for me, please? Brady, just stay in the vehicle, okay? Step back this way.
Oh, he
Stop
just
right
looks
there.
like a
Anything
douche.
on is gonna stick me.
Yep.
So you would have went by Blessed Sacrament there. I don't know if you knew that or not.
Yeah,
I'm
he
not saying
looks
that
like
you
a
had any
douchebag.
interactions, I'm just saying that.
I'm
That's,
sorry,
that's where
but the way he
it
just
My
slammed that
strong
fucking
suggestion
door.
is probably
Oh
just change your
man.
attitude, 'cause
It's a
not-
Nissan.
Yeah, it's a Nissan.
Yes, Juke.
It's a Juke.
This is bullshit.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. We didn't do.
Yep, Juke. There it is.
Okay. Well, your attitude isn't gonna help you.
So we had a complaint. People in this car were yelling at the kids in the playground. That's why you're being stopped right now. Okay.
Okay, step over this way, please. He can come right here.
We'd like to hear.
I do
said
love.
he was smart.
Okay, so if you right click on a video, I never noticed this before, but it says stats for the nerds. I never noticed it said that till right now. I never noticed it said that.
Your side if there was like.
Which I think if you go to that, I think you can get the like to dislike ratio.
Maybe.
Someone
Do it.
saying something to you first or something like that.
No, because it'll probably bring up another. Wait till that dude just poked his head like, "What the fuck did you just say to me?"
It actually does not give you the like to dislike ratio.
I
No.
don't think so. How do I
Nope.
know you?
Damn.
if I know you either. I was just asking if I did.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Tell me what happened today over at the school.
Nothing. We came back from Madison. We're going there for a court date because our friend's going to prison.
Okay.
And we're driving back. And now we're here to go pick up a friend from school.
Okay. And where did you pick him up from?
We haven't picked him up yet. We're about to. He goes to TC.
Was there information that there was a ski mask involved?
I'll pull him out.
Yeah, I'll step out for my guy.
Put down the face when you're talking
Okay.
to officers, motherfucker.
This dude right here is chill. He's pretty
Yeah.
chill. The dude in the hoodie is chill as well. They're right. The guy that was driving is being the asshat, and he's gonna talk them
Now, that
all
being
into getting in
said,
trouble.
The one in the passenger seat, whenever he was getting. Okay, so the issue is whenever the one with the shark hood is with his friends, he's got an attitude. So whenever he was getting out of the car, he did that thing, like what do they call that? Sucking your teeth or whatever.
Yeah, the man kind of.
Yeah. That's what he was doing because he was around his friends. He's not around his friends
soon
now.
Just as soon as they separated them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably people like them though. Is like once they're in a group, you think they're hot shit. Get them alone, they're fucking pussies.
Yeah, this dude right here seems like he might be the chillest the most, but that might be because he's got that permanent high brain. So that might be.
It may not be permanent high brain. It may just be high brain.
Maybe.
But I haven't had it on.
So what caused you to go by the school?
Yeah, that guy's pretty chill. I'm gonna get.
Dude,
but,
the cops doesn't even care.
This
Like,
guy,
yeah, pick it up.
Yeah, this guy right here is gonna talk all of them into trouble.
Yep.
Not Alaska.
You want to just face the car and just put your hands up? I'm going to pat you for weapons at this point, okay?
Okay, can I see it? I don't want to search your bag. I just want you to show it to me. I'll have him bring the bag here if that's right.
We're coming this way.
Okay. So what caused you to go all the way down and around and make a loop?
Ma'am, I don't think you understand. We did not yell at any kids.
You put your phone away, please. You can call, make
Yeah, that guy's being a douche.
All right.
You're not answering my question. If you're coming to pick up him,
It's very relevant.
it is relevant.
We
Okay.
did not make any threats to any children. Why
Okay.
would we yell at a bunch of kids saying we're going to kill them?
That's a good question.
That's not what they said. They're asking why you were yelling at kids. They didn't say anything about what you were saying to the kids. They were personally
yourself.
Yep, they were admitting information. You just
People will talk themselves into a fucking situation.
every time. That's why you ask the same question like 2 or 3 times, because as soon as they get fucking mad at you, their mouth slips and they fuck up.
Yep.
It's like that one added clip to the proportional video of Bad Electrician's video about the proportional thing with the A1 pilots of the ships shooting at them first. You just fell victim to the classic blunder.
Yeah. Yep.
Question.
One of two things happen. You're going to leave here no matter what, okay? You're either going to get nothing, and we'll see you later, or you're going to get probably a ticket, okay? Depending on the investigation.
Like, I'm trying to stay out
Could you just, yeah, that's cool.
You look like my dentist. That's why I recognize you. I swear.
That dude's high. That guy is high. He is blasted.
That dude is.
He's laughing at the cop like, you look like my dentist.
That dude's definitely high as giraffe pussy right now.
High as giraffe pussy. I like. High as eagle balls.
Yeah, that dude's pretty fucked.
So
he's just giggling.
I'm trying to stay out of it.
Did you yell out the window anything?
There's probably THC.
Okay.
Probably.
In that vape.
He's probably getting higher and higher as they're talking to him.
No. Did you
Nah,
drive
that's not
down
a.
I don't know. We've been driving all day.
Did you drive down? Well, you would
Probably.
know.
We probably have. Yes.
Did you go down 24th Street or Losey Boulevard?
Yes.
But you know what I'm saying? If someone,
yes.
Let's just get to that so we don't have to spend here for an hour while an investigation is conducted over there.
we got the call today, worried about kids and kids' safety.
You know what I'm saying? So if someone did yell something, just let's have out with it. Right? I didn't yell anything. Did anybody in the car yell anything?
Yes.
I assume
Which
so.
one? Which one?
Losey for sure.
Okay. Did y'all see that, by the way?
What?
Okay.
The black ski mask?
Nope, not that. Subconsciously, right? Especially to someone who's not trained to lie.
Right.
If I tell you a lie, I will look away from your eyes.
All right.
If you rewind, he when they ask, did anyone yell? Yeah, this kid right here. They asked, did anyone yell out the
literally
vehicle?
stopped right where you looked away.
Yeah.
He's
just let's have out with it right now. I didn't yell anything.
Yeah, he looked over here.
And then I watch it, and then watch. Do it again.
Yes.
Yep. He looks away. He's almost looking over at his friend.
Yep. And okay, perfect example. If I walk up to someone in the car, do you have any drugs in the car? No. Okay. But if I specifically say, do you have any weed in the car? They say no. Do you have any meth in the car? 9 times out of 10, instinctually, their eyes will look at where the meth is, and then they'll say no.
Yeah.
It's just
no.
something about.
This is paining, fishy.
It's paining me because I got in trouble so many times and I got good at lying to the point where this hurts because they're being bluntly obvious.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
The dude over here getting aggressive as hell. You can tell he's fucking lying. The high dude, you're not going to get a read off of him because he's just going to giggle his ass out of there.
Yeah.
The other dude is just...
yeah, he's just not good at it.
He's just a retard. Like...
Yeah, that's the best case scenario is you're high as shit being questioned by the officer because then it's like, who knows what they're going to fucking assume from you. As long as you're not driving, because that's still a DUI.
No, Ghost says it onto the T, Ghost. Like, you're pretty spot on. Like, that's literally how it is. When someone's high, they're just... the whole time, dude. Like,
yeah.
I was helping my buddy out because he went to go to a party. I was helping him get back home because he drank and got high. We got stopped by the cops. And my buddy was stupid fucking high. And the cop didn't do shit. He just said, thank you for being a good friend to me. I was like, yeah, no problem. And my friend's like, your face looks weird. I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Shut up, you're gonna get us in trouble.
No, but he asked me, is your buddy high? He's like, I was like, yeah, he's a little high. He was hanging out with some people that he met recently. I don't know what they're about. I don't even know where they live. I met him at a park. And I'm just taking him home. He's like, okay, well, just take him home. I'm not gonna fucking do anything. Just take him home. Because it's California. Most cops don't really give a fuck. Because it's like, we didn't have anything on us since he already smoked everything.
Everything he had.
On me. Yeah, so it's like, they're not gonna do shit because you don't have anything on you. Besides a blood test.
Yeah, and that takes way too long and it's just...
Yeah, they're not gonna go through the process.
But
they're not going to sit there and book someone just do blood tests.
Okay. Did you turn on to 24th Street?
Where's that?
Something.
Where's that? You're on it.
Other officers at school. Tell me what happened, man.
Hang tight with Officer Scray here.
It's
The high guy
school.
might spill
Yep, on
everything.
the
Yeah,
other
that's
side.
Oh, probably. He probably will.
Here to get him, what would cause you to go by the school?
Well, first we're going to our friend's Thomas, and then we went to Quick Trip to get more gas, and then we came back and we're coming here.
Where'd you stop for gas at?
Basically, the only
Quick
thing
Trip.
that happened was we drove by and there was a bunch of kids playing football in the road.
Yeah.
One kid
Yeah.
threw the ball to him and he dropped it. And we said he's bad at football. That's all that happened.
The kid said he's bad at football?
No, we said he was bad.
You said the kid was
We
bad
did
at
not
football.
threaten no one or anything.
Okay.
That's literally all we said.
I trust the high dude more than I trust anyone else here.
Bro, I'm telling you, the high guy will spill some shit.
Yeah.
It always happens.
You're bad at football.
So you went way out on Mormon Coulee Road, got gas.
And then we're coming back this way.
Yeah, we're not going anywhere. We're not getting any cooperation either. So they did admit to, one of them admitted that they did drive by there though.
Did anybody yell anything out the windows that would made them think that somebody was yelling
They did not
threats?
yell any threats. We don't got time for that.
Did you yell out the windows?
No.
They claim not to know where
Yeah,
Blessed
just
Sabbath
swear.
was, but they gave
We
us
don't
the
have
photos
time
to
for
prove
that
there,
shit.
So we do have them there. So
No.
I'm driving. I can't be doing that shit.
People can yell and still drive.
So we went.
That was the dumbest. That was the dumbest excuse I have ever
love that
heard.
cop.
People
That
can
is
yell.
just a
and-
teenager trying to do like hood rat shit.
No,
Doesn't know
I'm
what he's saying.
I'm 100% above the law. No one's 100% above the law. Not even the police officers are 100% above the law. That's not how things work. It's just not possible.
Yeah.
Back the way we came, and they were all just around the teacher saying whatever they said. I don't know.
Okay.
Do you know who I am? Probably not.
Nope.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
I've been trying to stay out of shit for so long.
Mhm.
I do not need this.
Okay. Well, here we are.
I know, and I'm not.
I bet you his fucking dad is someone. You know.
Well,
what I
look
mean?
at that belt buckle.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah.
dude, his dad is someone.
I bet you he's a pampered. He's a pampered little shit. Probably a pampered little shit.
He's got the Louis V fucking belt buckle. He's got the suit. Yeah.
He thinks he's hot shit. The shades, that he hasn't taken off. The do you know who I am? Yeah, exactly. Oh, well, you have a great night, Sweet Pete. We're gonna keep going through this. Don't forget, you can always watch the VOD if you want to see the
Oh,
other
no.
stupidity that happens. Oh, good night. No.
I don't think she's. Yeah,
Just
no, she's
bitching.
just saying good night to that dude.
Oh, yeah.
Trying to be here, and I'm not trying to be rude, but it's
Okay.
frustrating.
Yeah.
Why are you wearing sunglasses? It's not even sunny out.
And you can get as frustrated
It's
as
kinda
possible, but
sunny.
we have as much as
Jesus.
you want, but we have a job to do.
I
We
understand
received
that,
the
but-
complaint, and they had to take all these kids into the school because of the threats that were
And
made.
I'm not even mad at you guys. I'm just mad.
We're trying to
at whoever
blur the
called
kids
them
out. I like
people
that.
saying we're
Yeah.
Yeah.
School
Well,
officials.
whoever's saying we're making threats, saying we're trying to kill them is
And you made no statements, no yelling, no nothing
no.
out.
That is outrageous, dude.
The stoner guy ratted you out, dude. You're done.
It was also
Well, it wasn't a
Hunter
threat.
was
They just
currently
yelled
out
something.
on 4 bonds and prohibited from committing any additional crimes while under bond.
They're all out on bond.
4 bonds. No, the one dude's out on 4 bonds. So he's
I think it's that dude
he's
that
a
said,
fucking
"Oh, you know
turd.
who I am.
Yeah, he's a turd essentially.
Oh my god.
Misdemeanors and no firearms is one of the conditions, and no drugs.
Are you on
I'm on
probation?
bond.
You're just on bond, no probation?
No guns or anything in the car. Nothing that's gonna look like a gun. No BB guns or anything crazy like that.
I got rid of all my guns after I arrested the last time.
Okay.
Who yelled out the window at the
Hey,
kid?
smart man.
I don't know. I was playing music.
Were you sitting there in the same spot you
I was
were?
playing music.
Backseat, behind the driver?
Yeah.
Was there a fourth person in the car, Brady?
No.
You didn't drop anybody off from that time until we.
Why are you so dressed up today?
I'm always
He always looks good, man.
I wonder if that's the sergeant.
Fucking high guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's high as fuck. He's high as eagle balls. Like he's fucking up there. That face says more than anything.
That says everything, bro.
Is that fishy?
Oh my god. You know what? I have a picture. Hold on. I'll post my picture of me and my dad that I took while I was in California. That face, that face looks it's very similar to mine when I was freaking gone. Hold
Fucking
on.
Christ.
Hold on.
That
Hold
nice
on.
bright smile, though.
Hold on.
kid needs a few humbling moments, it seems. Yep. Pet the puppy.
Okay, hold on. Okay, I go
Squished by bricks.
Go here. Go
Bricks
here.
of coke, maybe, or bricks of
here.
weed. Dear God.
No, it's gaming general. Where's general? No, wait, wrong
You
chat.
didn't
Fuck.
say you're gonna
We just
get a
said you're
gun,
bad
or
at football.
you ain't gonna shoot him, or something like that.
No, I just graduated high school. That's weird.
Sure.
He said that.
Yeah,
That's weird.
just graduated high school. So they probably
That's
all did.
Weird.
It's funny the amount of people that get out of high school and then instantly go into the system because they do stupid shit. It is interesting.
Exactly, and that's why I try my
surprise you?
best to not hem these fucking kids up. Because I get it. I was there. We were all there doing dumb shit.
Yeah, I did dumb shit right after high school. My ex, primarily, but still. But
There's no yelling, no nothing.
That's what he said too. But he did say that they had come back from Toma. He does have a black mask in his thing, but he denies having it on.
And all that you said to the kid was bad at football?
Might have said you suck at
Oh,
football.
you suck at football.
Now we're getting somewhere.
So
Now
also
we're getting
the fact
somewhere.
Driving past the school, kid dropped a football, yell out the window, "Hey man, you suck at football." And then what happened?
We drove away.
Here you go.
Hang on a minute. Go a little bit slower, those statements. 95 times 3. Okay.
Yeah, pause, ID.
They said it was all 3 of them. And he said these were the 3 that were in the car that went around.
Okay, all right, you're comfortable. They're 95.
95?
Yep.
Hunter, need you to go ahead and put your hands behind your back for me?
Oh shit!
Placed under arrest now based on Officer Roden's request.
No, you're being placed under arrest for disorderly conduct and bail jumping.
Well, based on some statements made by the complainants, they must have described you good enough where she's comfortable arresting you. Hold on, what's going on with this wrist here, partner? Is it broken or anything? Actually, just let's hold off on this then. You're under arrest, okay? We're not gonna put you in cuffs though. Do you understand that? Yeah. Okay.
That's
So
nice of
I'm
him.
not gonna mess your wrist up anymore.
Oh, hey, you stand up though. We gotta just put the handcuffs on you. Put your hands behind your back, please.
Walk right back to my skirt.
Oh yeah, by the way,
So,
the pictures.
no one's running, no one's doing anything stupid. They're just, alright, whatever.
Yeah, the picture's in general pics now, so you can actually fucking see it.
That's pretty close, yeah.
No way I can't just.
That's pretty close.
Because I'm on bond right now, and if I go back, I had court like 2 weeks ago, and they said that if I get arrested again, my charges are gonna be. They're trying to get it revoked right now, but they said I have a chance to like get out of all trouble for the state plea.
All right, well, I tell you what. Let me go talk to Officer Roden, and I'll get you your answers in a little bit,
'Cause
okay?
I don't care. Give me as much tick as I want. I'm just trying to stay out of jail.
Okay. She spoke with the officer on the scene. Okay. She said she got probable cause. I'm not going to sit and have her explain it to me right now. Okay. She's a veteran officer. So where'd that mask go? Okay. Well, I'm going to take that as evidence, though. You need to get out, sir? I thought we were blocking you.
Student center.
All right. You're good to go.
Yeah. Thanks for your service.
Thank you.
Good dude.
Just grab a seat for me and then we'll talk.
It's always good getting a fist bump from a random dude.
Upon searching Alex's backpack, several bullets and masks were found, but no
Oh,
firearms were located.
that's not
One
good.
of the black ski masks had writing that said, "No face, no case. F your homie, dead ass."
Whoops.
Oh my god, that's creepy as fuck.
There's a lot of them.
Wait, when you pulled over me and Jade, were you just waiting for us to drive by?
No, I was actually on my way home. Someone saw the vehicle and we knew we had to talk to you guys. And I was the closest one.
Anything sharp in there? It might poke me, stick me, anything like that? No.
Hunter, when it gets about time when we have to move your vehicle, will you give us permission to legally
This is
park
illegal,
it?
bro. I didn't do anything.
Will you give us permission?
Why am I being under arrest?
I advise you, you're under arrest for disorderly
When
conduct.
was I being disorderly?
Okay.
When?
Over at the school, I explained it to you.
How?
Okay.
How was I being disorderly?
Yelling profanities and threats.
When did I yell? Where is the proof of me yelling at people?
It's from multiple kids.
So he's wearing like the suit from, you know, to fucking buckle up, but he's got like torn pants and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, that's a weird combo.
I think that's what the kids call swag these days.
You're making me feel really old, by the way.
It's what we refer to as stupid.
The only holes I ever had in my pants when I was going to school were blue jeans that had holes in them because they got caught on things or they got worn through. From fucking sliding.
See, I can't say that. I'm not gonna lie, right? Back in the day, I had some pants I spent some fucking money on. They were Rock Revival jeans. You ever heard of Rock Revival?
Yeah, my dad would never let me buy any of that stuff because he's like, no, we wear fucking these kind of jeans, you know.
Oh no, so
always
that's the pants I would put on, like if I was going partying or you know,
it was
some shit
always
like that.
carpenter's pants for me.
Yeah.
So Like always, I always had the hook. You know, the loop on my jeans that you put a hammer in.
the
you
hammer
know.
loop.
Yeah, every one of my pair of jeans had those, unless I cut it off.
Back.
So my dad's a carpenter. I'm a carpenter. It was just one of those things of that's what we wore. So.
And Sweet Pea, that's what it is. He's trying to be, swag daddy is what it's all that boils down to.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I feel that, Sweet Pea. I feel that.
Please don't use that term.
Yeah,
It's graffiti.
We got like a sig bond out here.
Graffiti's the
I
youngest
talked
one
to an
here.
officer a while ago, and apparently,
No, it's great.
you guys
How's it
should,
going?
it depends on what the alleged offense is.
Unfortunately for
I don't know who that is.
That's
Unfortunately,
Mystic.
it's the
Beware
kids
of
Mystic,
heads
okay.
streaming.
I didn't
Okay,
yell
thanks
at
for the
any
warning.
kids.
Yes, thank
Yep,
you.
I have to warn him.
To move
Yep.
your vehicle, will you
Yeah,
please
I was gonna say
about
I don't think that's Squeaks because Squeaks has got the old man unless he changed it, but it
I
just
was
says
about to
M
start
dot
racial
dot dot
slurs.
because I'm streaming. Oh yeah, please don't do that.
I was about to say racial slurs. That fucking fishy.
Yeah, I know him. That's why I was like, hey.
Yes,
by the way.
thank you,
This
Mystic,
dude
for not
joined the
doing
channel just to put on his Burger King hat.
that.
Yep, pretty much.
The old man I got, yeah. Okay, I was like, oh, is that Squeaks? And I'm like, no, that's not his logo. It just says M dot 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 because. What's
Yeah,
up?
it's Mystic Cookie.
I just came to harass y'all for like 10 minutes before I go drop off my offspring.
Oh, fun. Yeah, we're live on Twitch reacting to police videos. So that sounds interesting to you.
I'm in danger.
What did you do?
I mean,
with
I
the
have
nuclear
police
reactor?
videos.
You
they're
just joined
not
my
the one that the
screen.
public can see.
God damn it, Mystic.
Who
What?
just joined my screen?
Okay.
You know
You
what?
might be going. I don't know. I'm just shooting shit with you.
I'm innocent. I don't know.
I'm gonna be honest.
I see you're on the nuclear power or nuclear reactor.
I
game.
like this dude's hoodie and I like this dude's shoes. I'm gonna be 100%.
Yeah, Mystic, I'm in danger.
Yeah, I can see that. You're you're gonna get very toasty. On the bright side, hey, I have good news. You're no longer gonna feel anything ever again.
If you just sit down and then like.
Because that's kind of what happens when you're, in a nuclear power plant and it goes
Well,
off.
Well, here's the thing with my power plant. Look at the control rods.
Not reviewing Live League videos. No.
For the first time for this
Oh. Twitch would have an aneurysm.
Live League videos? I'll have a couple of those saved.
I know a website, but I'm not going there, and I'm not even saying it.
Dumb ways
red
to
side.
die. So many dumb ways to die.
Oh, speaking of videos we can't share on Twitch, have you guys seen those special operations videos lately?
Alright, Alex, so here's
Yeah.
right now. So we're waiting on the
Oh,
camera.
heck, I gotta DM you some stuff later if you're okay with it.
Go for it.
Happened.
I'm a
Bet.
Live League kid.
Bet.
Dog's
It's
taking a
sourced
piss.
from the finest of cringe.
Dog puppy had to pee.
I spoke to
Sourced
Cop-
from the finest of
He
cringe.
said
Cop
usually
puppy had to go
evidence
take a
of the
pee.
offense,
That's
there's
fine.
enough there because of the bullets and the threats to kill.
Okay.
So we're gonna search it.
Thanks, Murray. Good job, buddy. Good job.
Hello, my child.
Good job. Yeah.
Hi.
That's what
You
I
eat-
want so bad, man.
What?
Everything else is good.
You're
now,
eating
that's good.
bologna?
Oh, no.
Just
I want
grabbing a
a
random
canine.
bologna piece and
I would
eating
love
it.
to have been a canine, but I'm allergic to a lot of dogs, and a lot of the dogs that are not, I'm not allergic to, aren't good police dogs. So
Yeah.
I mean, under your shoes are some pretty loud dogs. Don't let them start barking.
Oh, sure.
The vehicle search yielded no weapons.
The lightly, like,
The false
nervous
ID
laugh.
was found in Hunter's wallet, along with half a bottle of tequila
Oh,
under the
no.
passenger seat.
Minors in possession
Just a bottle of
of alcohol.
Patron, Terry. Oh, and it's Patron.
ID, so we go
Fucking rookies.
under that seat.
The passenger seat.
Okay.
What they're observing on the camera and what they're picking up from school staff was
Minors in possession of
driven by
alcohol.
the
Fun.
school, and all three
Oh,
individuals
here's the one
had
about the
yelled
fucking
something out the
SF
window,
unit
something
that
to the effect
detonate a
of,
body with C4 on it.
something
Oh God.
We're locking them.
It's an aerial footage, so you can't actually. It's an aerial footage, so you can't exactly watch it. But the boom is fucking great. And the caveat is, one thing. I'm not gonna spoil it. Let's not do that.
Damaging cars with a brick or something at night.
Yeah.
All those things, shooting BB guns now, and more weapons and gun calls. It just they keep.
What did they have at the school?
They drove by, and they said all three were yelling out, "Suck my." you, I'm going to kill you. They circled around the school again, and then they yelled out again, I'm going to kill you, and f you.
Yeah, that would definitely scare.
We'll just go DC, and then the DA can up it if they want to.
You find a lot of drugs?
No, we didn't find any.
Damn, so how did the dog hit?
The dog didn't hit.
So why'd you search my vehicle?
It was searched for evidence of the offense of the threats to kill with the ammunition in your buddy's backpack.
Oh. What did they say about me? I was
I don't have a leg to stand on here was what that was.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's gonna have to call his dad.
It was.
So
Dude, this is gonna be so fun in court. You guys are gonna look stupid.
I'm sorry that you think it's funny, because you have...
What's funny? I said you guys are gonna look stupid.
Oh, okay.
I love when they're gonna show the video of me yelling at him, man. And I'm being sarcastic, by the way.
Brady, how we doing back here?
It still sucks.
With our investigation here, we've got a disturbance was definitely created, and some kids.
he smells like narcissist. Yep.
He smells like narcissist. Is that Sweet Pea?
Yep. Oh, Sweet Pea.
I knew it.
What does Sweet Pea say? I want XOLOITs. How the fuck do you even say that?
Tequila. I don't know.
Zolo. It's fuck. I quit.
Mexican bald dog.
Oh, the Sholo is Squeetly. Okay, I know exactly what you're talking about. Sorry. I didn't know that's how it was spelled.
Adult men yelling stuff out the window at them. It's not something that we take lightly when it comes to this kind of stuff. The charge is disorderly conduct. We'll be going to jail with that charge, all right?
What? I love watching aerial footages of Apache just turn people into mist.
Oh god.
Scaring these little.
I love the aftermath, the Iraq footage of like the aftermath of a warthog, A-10 Warthog, hitting a Taliban caravan, and it's just basketball-sized holes and vaporized humans. Just like fuck.
Just absolutely nothing but blood, guts, spitting ass everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah, it's you hear that
delicious.
You hear that burn overhead, and it's just like everyone's dead. You're already dead. By the time you hear that, you're already dead.
If you hear it, you want the target.
Yeah, if you hear it,
yeah,
you're
that's the
not
point.
dead.
Or death is still coming for you.
Kids, imagine if you're a little kid.
They don't
and,
miss.
You had
He never miss.
a car with full-grown adult men yelling stuff that they're gonna whatever. Scared the heck out of these kids. You know what I mean? Yep. Just make sure you behave through the booking process. You know they gotta take your fingerprints and your photo and this and that.
Is this gonna be like
Your
the Walmart
photo.
mugshots?
I don't know anything about the Walmart thing.
Oh, they just make you stand up against the wall and
Walmart
smile at the
mugshots.
camera.
Oh yeah.
At the jail,
That guy is
persisted in
high.
being a smart ass and wouldn't
I don't know
take
if you've
the
ever
incident
watched
seriously.
what was that movie? Coco. Whenever the dog, the grandma calls it the Sholo dog. Yeah, it's a Sholo Esqueetly or however. It's something along those lines. It's Sholo Squeetly, or something along. I don't know. I don't speak Spanish.
Stoner is still
I try.
Stoner is still stoned. Oh yeah, he's gonna be high for a while.
Dude, he's gonna be high for the next couple hours.
He's gonna be wondering what the fuck happened. Why he's in jail all of a sudden.
Nah, probably not. Probably not. He's
Oh,
probably
fuck.
like, again.
False ID?
Oh.
How's that false ID?
ID in your wallet, it's not yours.
Throwing the guy book at me, aren't you?
Doing my job.
Your job is
That
harassing.
was a really
Well,
good
if
one.
you feel this is harassment,
I do, I honestly do.
okay. I'm sorry you feel that way.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite lines. Sorry you feel that way.
Sorry you feel that way. Basically, it's a really polite. You're wrong. You're still wrong, and you're a fucking idiot.
Yep.
Yeah. Or I'll hit them with the, if that's how you feel free to come up here Monday through Friday, 8 to 4, and fill out a formal complaint with my captain.
Yep. Because they'll never follow through with it.
No.
Daddy, what's up?
Actually, sit over here on this little chair on the good chair. Thank you, sir.
Don't bust a nut. Jesus.
Oh wait, so they have to lock up their guns when they bring them in for booking?
Yes, you cannot
Okay.
bring a pistol into the jail.
See, I never had to deliver anyone to a jail, so I have no idea.
Yeah, so technically you're supposed to come up to the box, put your gun in it, lock it, and then take the key.
Yeah.
That way, whenever you come out, you can unlock it. Me personally, I don't do that shit because I'm real bad about leaving it in the box. So I leave mine in my seat. That way, if I get in and sit down, I'll feel it. And, oh yeah, I forgot to put my gun in my holster. Because a lot of people I know put it in their trunk and they forget to take it out of their trunk and they go to a call.
And
they'll
it's still
be
in
like,
their
oh
trunk.
shit, yeah.
Like, because I'm non-lethal this time, because
Yeah.
I'll have to cover with non-lethal.
Nothing, I'm tired of this Miley Cyrus motherfucker right here.
Have a seat.
Yes,
That dude, it's like, do you want me to throw everything we got at him? like everyone's like, oh, this guy's a douche. Great. The dude is high. Look at him. He's still fucking smiling over there.
He's just over there enjoying.
He's not even on. He's not on this planet anymore. All those dabs he was hitting while they're fucking pulling him out of the car have hit his brain. He is now on Jupiter.
He's like, fuck, I might be going to jail, but
Butterfly
I'm going
in
high
the
as fuck.
sky.
I'll be
I
back
can
in
go
3 to
twice
5
as
minutes.
high.
Yeah, I'm gonna go let my dogs out. I'll be back.
All right, you want us to continue because it's pretty much wrapped up, and then we'll go to the donut operator after that.
I think you already left.
Yeah.
Zeros, yeah.
What was that movement? Go rewind 5 seconds.
What?
Look how the cop moves one more time. Look how he moves.
Zeros, yeah.
Like his
Looks
legs.
scratching something.
Like his legs started. Oh, he might have had his ball stuck to his leg. You might have been trying to unstick his balls. I mean, he's wearing a bunch of gear. That shit's heavy. And it's hot.
Yeah, it is.
So, he might have been trying to unstick his balls.
Dude, that movement just caught me off guard. Because just one big step to the left and then the waddle.
Yeah, his balls were probably stuck to his leg.
Things only guys understand.
Yeah!
Pretty much.
The wide step.
Alright, come on, Douglas. I'm gonna explain to you one more time. I have to ask you serious questions.
I remember you sent me that.
I'll just take you back to the cell, and you can sit for a few days and think.
Oh yeah, Hexel.
What's up?
You're pretty familiar with plate carriers, right?
Familiar, yes, but don't try. I'm not gonna tell you any brands or anything because I don't know any of them.
Never mind. That defeats my whole question.
Okay, familiar to the point of I know the levels, and that's about it. Oh. My only thing I ever say is if you're gonna get steel, get a decent steel. That way, if it does for some reason take a round, you could grind it flat, drill and tap, and then add a bolt, and then grind the bolt off, and you could basically make it good as new. Don't get ceramics.
I've never been a fan of ceramics.
I'm not either. Kevlar is great.
Heavy.
Yeah, I was just gonna go with like a steel with the Kevlar plate, or with the steel plate with the Kevlar finish, and right behind it.
Okay.
That's usually what I run.
Let's see. I want to see what
back,
these guys
Daddy.
As a result,
felony
was awarded with felony making terrorist threats, party to a crime, misdemeanor counts of disorderly conduct.
That's a heavy. That is a heavy felony.
Heavy charge.
They threw the book at him.
Heavy charge.
Party to a crime.
That's some heavy shit.
×2. He was also cited 700.
You know why they did, don't you? Because they didn't know who he was.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
The clip from earlier when he's like, you don't know who I am, do you? That's why they did it, because they just didn't know who he was.
They didn't know who he was. There you go.
Shrinking and the false ID. Alex and Brady earned themselves felony making terrorist threats and misdemeanor disorderly conduct.
The dude that was high got almost nothing.
Yeah, because he was just.
He was very cooperative too.
He was just there. You know.
Well, no, unfortunately, he did get slapped with that terroristic threat.
Yeah, everyone got a felony.
Oh, did they all get the felony?
Yeah.
Okay.
All got felonies.
Oh yes. Okay, so those two, I just kind of went with what was below their picture. I thought that's what they mean, but they both got those. Okay, so everyone got a terroristic threat, so all of them got hit real fucking hard.
Yeah.
Pretty.
I was rooting for the high guy. I was hoping they'd just let him go.
Me too.
Same.
What did you send me?
Fishy. I hate Steam.
What did you send me, you heathen?
All right.
Back here.
Donut operator.
Steam.
Donut operator. This is why you don't grab a cop's gun.
I fucking hate Steam.
Was
Yeah.
that recommended? It is
Yeah.
recommended.
God.
Can you send what the fuck he sent?
He can send it to you. He has other options too.
All right, this is from Donut Operator. We all love Donut Operator here, and the video's called "This is Why You Don't Grab a Cop's Gun."
Yeah,
Oh,
you
that's
get
a good
extra
video.
breathing holes.
Yeah, you get extra holes.
Ventilated. Spontaneous ventilation.
Nope.
Hi everyone, Donut here today.
When this guy say "back up," lay on the ground and fucking assume the position. Not that hard. Just
Should've
sorry.
fucking thumped his ass.
Alright, I'm gonna go drop off my offspring. I'll be back.
Alrighty, have fun. Oh, I love the AK in the background.
Oh, you're just on the desk.
And is that another black? Is that a black powder laying there?
Yeah.
Yep.
You said AK.
Hey,
and
Donut!
I had my camera on for a second.
Hey, Donut!
I didn't realize.
I got one too.
Wait, Heck, show me your thing, because you can just turn the camera real quick.
That Hex is
Huh?
fucking.
Heck,
What?
show it to me. I haven't
This?
seen it yet. You haven't seen it. I don't have your fucking stream opened up, you motherfucker.
Talk about how it's never really smart to grab a police officer's service weapon, even if you do pay taxes and technically that service weapon is yours. It belongs to you.
See, John, since we pay taxes, that means that this gun is ours, so you can grab it.
No.
Don't do that. And no, just because the police officer's carrying it, there's a lot of departments that let you carry your own firearm.
Yep.
Chicago PD, biggest example. They make you buy your own firearm.
Bro, what were you saying?
What? I'm sorry. What'd you say?
Oh, we were saying that just because they're carrying it doesn't mean that it's actually the police department's gun. It could be their personal gun. Some police departments let you carry your own. So,
When I was working in Hot Spring County, you were required to provide your own. That or they would
Really?
give you a Glock. Oh, what was it? Glock something Gen 1 45 cal. And those
Nice.
motherfuckers were raggedy, dog.
Oh, were they?
Fucking raggedy.
They were well used.
They were literally Gen 1 Glocks.
So,
And
they were broken in.
like you would pick it up and shake it side to side, and you know a Glock ain't
hear
supposed
rattle.
to rattle.
It
Yeah, I know.
rattles.
Yeah.
Fun.
Lego.
That bitch doesn't hold zero. I guarantee it.
No.
Grab the officer's service weapon even if the snail in your ear is telling you to do it. You shouldn't grab the officer's service weapon even if you have your grabby shark. I think one of my most watched videos around these here parts on this channel is that one of the off-duty Chicago police officer and the guy tries to take her gun.
Oh yeah, she fucks him up.
Y'all remember that one? She said, "I'll kill you," and it happened.
You gotta kill me. Watch this. I'm sorry. You got. Okay.
And now he's fucking crying. Now he's fucking crying.
I mean, for real.
What about the guy handcuffed behind his back grabbing the officer's gun?
I'm giving you my shoe. I'm giving you my shoe. He's got my gun!
That's how you get fucking vibe checked right there.
Yep.
Just laid the fuck out.
Taking the cop's gun in Atlanta, Texas.
Why are people doing this? We live in America. It's not that hard to get a firearm if you're not a felon. Shit, even if you are a felon, there's probably some sketchy dude down the street that you could buy one from.
Oh, 100%. Jim Bob down the road, yeah. He'll sell you whatever.
Go talk to some dudes down in Philly, man.
Or the video of Eric Andre trying to take the cop's gun in poo-poo hobo Needle Land.
Damn!
He is beating him with the gun.
Bro. I'm about to be bijeked in the back of the head.
Get medical here now. We got shots fired.
Smart people don't try to take the officer's service weapon. Our sponsor for today's video is Helix Sleep. Do you want a premium mattress customized to fit your needs, shipped directly to your front door? Helix! Did you f your back up in the military or police or any other kind of hard work before? Well, I did too, and I've had my mattress for about 2 years, and I made the best decision ever for my sleep health. The cool thing about this too is you can go to helixsleep.com/donutoperator to get 20% off and then take their quiz. That's right, they have a sleep quiz to customize the mattress to you. So they can customize it to 1 sleeper or 2 sleeper. You got someone sleeping with you. These nuts. I mean, donut. 6'7", 257 pounds. I'm gonna need a California king because I'm 6'7". Since my Navy days, I stopped sleeping on my stomach. I like it firm.
Since my Navy days, I stopped sleeping on my stomach.
I like it firm. I didn't have my Helix mattress. I'm gonna go with often. I sweat my ass off every night. Hell yeah! I'm getting the Helix Dome Lux. Firmest model for stomach and back sleepers. It has enhanced support in the coil base and dynamic firm comfort layers to keep it supported in any sleeping position. It comes rolled up in a box. You just open it up and throw it on your bed. They offer a 10-year warranty and flexible payment plans. If you go to helixsleep.com/donutoperator, you can get your Helix mattress for 20% off plus 2 free pillows.
CP.
So click the
Still
link
be
in the
going.
description below or go to helixsleep.com/donutoperator. Let's grab some.
All right, I'm gonna follow that ad up with my own ad. So, our
That
little
is some fucking bullshit plugging Hex. And
But I gotta start doing it. I'm sorry, I haven't been doing it for a long time, and I need to start getting back into it. But if you guys are one of those people like me that you stop every morning, you go and buy yourself an energy drink. Don't stop doing that. Go pick up. Go to w.com. Use code HEX, which is HEXX10. Use HEX10. Get yourself 10% off. It also throws a little bit my way and says thank you for sponsoring one of our friends. So go pick one up. They're good stuff. 30 plus servings in each one. I got 36 out of my last one, no problem. And they got big old scoopers, so you don't need to do multiple scoops and do a single fucking thing just to get somewhat of a flavor. So good stuff. Highly support them. American made, as it should be. We're getting back to Donut Operator.
Service weapons. Fort Worth, Texas, January 7th, 2024. Officers were
This
called to some
happened
burglars
this
at about
year.
4 a.m. in the morning.
Yep.
You see a 37-year-old man with a crowbar and a cardboard box.
I think this video, 4 days ago, was this video.
Wanted to blow some fat clouds, so he walked
don't like
into a
that
local vape
announcement.
shop with a crowbar. Somehow fails to break glass with a crowbar, then starts shoving vape garbage into the cardboard box.
Well, because it's not glass, it's plexiglass on the bottom.
You're so fucking bad at life, you can't break glass with a crowbar. The vape shop is open 24 hours a day, so the person who's working behind the counter calls police and tells them what's going on.
It's a business. It's Vape City is the name.
Vape City, what's going on there?
Just had a guy come in with like a box in his hands and a crowbar, and he stole a bunch of nicotine juices. He stole some water pipes, and then he tried to shatter one of our cases with his crowbar, but he couldn't.
This makes me think of you guys remember Vape Nation back when Ethan Klein actually put some effort into his videos and it was funny.
I miss the old Ethan.
What a time to be alive. Used to watch him in my patrol car. So the robber runs out of the vape store and police arrive
Back when he was
approximately
funny
2 minutes later.
and not
Fantastic
cringy.
response time there, officer.
I watch
The
anime
officer
in my
gets
patrol
there and
car.
it's snowing and he looks out into
We weren't allowed to watch
outside the
anything.
vape shop and clearly sees a person wearing
Well, we're not
black
either,
in the
but-
middle of a snow-covered field.
Well, as long as nobody
Yeah, the most I can do is YouTube on my phone.
Yeah, I watch Crunchyroll on my phone.
Nice.
He's running across the creek. He's heading towards behind Back in America. Can somebody get over there quick?
So the officer goes
Hey,
in the
guys.
direction of the guy and finds
What's
a
up?
little
That's a unlikable announcement.
What?
Reactor coolant has stopped circulating.
Oh, yeah, that's not a good thing.
Problem.
Yeah, it's a problem, but if it's a problem that persists, it won't be a problem for you much longer.
Little red shed barn thingy. The door to that is cracked open just a little bit. Could someone be in there?
Housekeeping.
Housekeeping.
I've been backyard of the red barn. Show me your hands.
Housekeeping, you want me for
Show me
pillow?
your hands. I need a unit here. One house to the right of far.
The crowbar.
Okay,
the crowbar.
Do you hear him?
No.
The cops are saying, "Show me your hands," and he's saying no.
Well, the funny thing is, the crowbar and box are right here. Like, they're just laying in the middle of the thing, and he's just huddled in a corner.
Well, you know he's stuck.
Well, we found our suspect, and we don't know if he's armed. And even at gunpoint, he's still just straight up telling the cop, no, I'm not going to listen to you.
I'm gonna shoot you. Back up, yes. Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up.
If only he still had the vapes on him, he could make a fat cloud and possibly get away. But he doesn't, so he starts.
That's why I got my vape on
just
every
like
call.
that case with the female officer, the cop says,
"Smoke screen."
I'll shoot you. Guy's like, no, you won't. Life pro tip: don't ever tell a man with a gun that he won't shoot you.
There it is.
Let's look at that one more time.
Show me your hands. Back here, I've been backyard of the red barn. Show me your hands. Show me your hands. I need a unit here. One house to the right of far court. Show me your fucking. I'm gonna shoot you. I'm gonna shoot you. Back up, yes. Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up.
This is a difficult situation to deal with as an officer. The guy committed a felony, we don't know if he's armed, and the officer is alone in the middle of the night. So rightfully so, he has his gun out. He's supposed to fucking go in there and hug the guy and be like, hey, you shouldn't have done them vapes. The guy isn't complying, and by the time he stands up and starts walking around, you can see that he doesn't have anything in his hand. So if the cop shoots him now, what are the headlines gonna read? White cop shoots unarmed black man. That's right. Even if we don't know what's in his waistband or in his pockets, it doesn't matter. People won't read past that headline. You've seen it a million times before.
Yep.
So the big pucker factor here is getting so close to the guy while you have your
Why?
gun out.
Because people
that
are
could
stupid.
Turn into a physical altercation where you're fighting over the gun, and that's what almost happened.
Back up. Back up. Back up. Show me your hands. Show me your hands.
The suspect ended up being shot at twice, and one of the bullets hit him in the leg. He was treated and released later that day. He was booked into jail on charges of theft and trying to take an officer's gun. The officer had to take some shooting leave as per his department's policy, but his chief did have his back. The chief said the same thing I just did. He was like, well, the officer was alone in the middle of the night, and the guy tried to lunge for his gun. Let me know what you think about this shooting in the comments below. Could the officer have done anything
100% justified.
Do you like to blow fat
100%
vape
justified.
clouds? If you want to help support the channel,
Yeah. I honestly think that it should always be 2 buys. I always think that it should be a main officer and a secondary officer. Always.
I
because
agree.
It's
But
just safer.
a lot of your, like, for example, the department I worked for, I told you about that.
Yeah.
2 people for the whole county. Because it's not in the budget. There's no way to do that unless you put 2 people in one vehicle, and then once again, that's 1 vehicle for the whole county.
Yeah.
Now, in a perfect world, absolutely 2 people per vehicle, 24/7. But it's just not feasible.
Yeah. In major cities, it should be.
Mm-hmm.
But in
Most
like
time
rural
it is.
areas,
Majority of the time it is. Like you'll see multiple 2 and 1 patrol.
Yeah.
Nope.
At least around here, they don't fuck around with that shit.
There's
Here.
plenty of times where I'll drive past a cop and there's only 1 person in the car.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, I know. My fucking area, dude. It's like even in my small ass town, there's always at least 3-4 patrol vehicles that have 2 cops.
yeah. Maybe there might be single. He might be the guy that just gets on scene, and then they already have people heading his way, too.
Yeah, probably.
So.
watch the Unsubscribed podcast, go on over to donutoperator.com, buy some super sweet merch, or follow me.
And
I really want to watch this one but I know we're going to make a lot of jokes. Okay, this one's 2 days ago, and we'll do the indigenous non-binary Jedi.
Sorry, just like as an indigenous person, do you remember?
She tries every single tactic she can think of to try to get out of a ticket. It talks herself into a felony.
Work.
She talks herself into a felony. She got out of the ticket. She got into a felony.
I mean, you got out of the ticket, but now you have
Task
a
failed
felony.
successfully.
Yes, task failed successfully. Exactly. I would have some too. I was in the sheriff, usually solo. If anything went down, usually take a couple minutes for multiple officers, units to pop up. Yeah.
I thought I told you that. I'm non-binary. It's kind of triggering. Don't! You're being a white man and...
Hi, everyone.
You're being a white man.
Oh my god.
There it is.
Bro, we're going to be pausing this one a lot because I'm going to want to hear all of your fucking just everything that you're laughing on. We've seen this one before.
Should I take blood pressure medicine before I watch this?
So
maybe a fat rip if you've got it.
Hang on, hold that
All
thought.
right,
I gotta
well,
let the
I'm
dogs
actually-
back in.
I just
No.
wanna get to
All right.
bed,
I got
so I'll catch y'all later.
Oh, take it
I
easy,
got something
Fishy.
even better. I got something even better. I need to go get my rum.
The synced response. Yeah, all of us at the same time. Just, oh my god.
I need to get my rum.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, fuck it.
This one video is gonna drive me to drink.
We're going to have some of our really good Quest Sense Paladin. This stuff's fucking delicious. It's also kind of expensive, but... Wait, everyone, quiet. Listen for the pop.
Mmm.
That was a good one.
Pop
This
the cork
bitch
on the
said
bottle
you're
of
being a white
diesel.
man right now. Oh my god.
He's still on it. Oh my god. Oh, it gets worse. It gets worse.
I think bro.exe needs a reboot.
This is gonna be beautiful. I'm just saying it. It's... Hey, Tiger, how's it going? This is gonna be beautiful.
This cringy broad mentioned it in this crazy traffic stop that we're going to go over
Cheers.
today. An officer pulled them over, and my God, did them come up with a genius plan to get out of this traffic stop and away from this brutal cis white male police officer. First up, please watch my last video where the guy robs the undercover cop. That one got age restricted.
That one's
pretty
fucking
quick.
wild.
I don't know
Be right
why.
back.
No matter how many duck quacks or blurs I do, I don't know why some of my stuff gets age restricted and other things don't. Just check that out for me. Do you know what sucks more than annoying blue hairs on a traffic stop? Having hairy balls. That's why our sponsor for this video is Manscaped. The Lawnmower 4.0 is cool and all, but have you seen the Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra?
Basically, you trim with this first. The upgraded trimmer has longer, wider, and rounded teeth to trim your balls with ease. So then what the hell is this? Okay, this is the foil blade. You trim with that, and then you use this to take it all the way down to the skin. Pretty cool. So trim, and then leaves you smooth. Let's
I'm
say
not
you
gonna
take it
lie, I
somewhere
thought about
dark,
buying
like
one of
that
those.
hairy tank.
Yeah.
You can't see very well, because it's dark down there. It's got headlights. All right, guys, now
That's
I'm going
dope
to
as
show
shit.
you shaving my
It's got a
balls.
fucking
I
light.
don't think YouTube's
Headlights.
like that, so I'm going to use the ball shaver on my face, which is perfectly acceptable. No more puby face. Little pokey outy boys.
Hell, I would go ahead and just get it all with the Performance Package 5.0 Ultra. The lawnmower, the weed whacker, the crop soother ball aftershave, crop preserver anti-chafing ball deodorant, and the Magic Mat disposable shaving net. But guess what? There's more. If you use the code DONUT, you get 20% off the Performance Package plus 2 free gifts. Those 2 free gifts are some super comfy boxers and the Shed toiletry bag to store all your things in. Oh, and let's not forget the free international shipping if you use the code DONUT at manscaped.com. Manscaped.com/donut. Shave your balls. Now let's play Victim. New Mexico.
Let's
Not sure what
play
part of New
Victim.
Mexico, and I'm not even sure the date of this incident because I can't find dick about it. Sometimes you just don't have to have a lot of information to be entertained by a narcissist whose world is crumbling all around them because not everyone is going to cater to their bullshit. Ladies and gentlemen, they, them, zers, whatever the f you want to call yourself, Apache attack helicopter, I would like to introduce you to the most annoying woman in the world. I don't know, we've seen some pretty up women on this channel. Probably one of the most annoying women in the world and one of the most patient police officers in the entire world. Let's get started.
What's going on?
Nothing.
Why are you driving in the wrong way of traffic?
No, I just got changed around. I just moved here like 2 months ago. and
Okay.
I just got changed around.
Okay. Do you understand what's going on though?
Yes.
You're going into oncoming traffic.
I know, and I just.
You
decided
know,
that
so you're
was
doing
better
it
to just
anyway.
turn around really fucking quick.
Okay.
Oh, I think maybe
Okay,
she
basic
realized
traffic
it
stop.
like
We got a lady
after.
driving down the road in the wrong direction. That's enough reasonable suspicion for a traffic stop. Or probable cause. I don't know. I'm not an attorney. Looks like it's late night or early morning. Simple enough. Kind of feels like a DUI. Foreshadowing. The cops being super nice. The lady's like, I just
Foreshadowing.
moved here, traffic patterns. Pretty understandable.
Do you live here, or are you just trying to?
I just moved here.
No, but do you live here in like this apartment complex?
Oh no.
Okay.
I didn't, but.
So you were just like, hey, I'm gonna turn around by coming in here.
I'm sorry.
Okay. This is your car?
Yes.
I'll look at your insurance
well,
too.
not my car, but it's my mom's. Because my car got kind of fucked up.
Oh, that poor guy has to wear the cap. Oh my god.
Did you hear what she said? Her car got kind of fucked up. I don't know, for maybe going the wrong way.
Yeah, but did you see that whenever he?
Yeah, he's got the full cap on.
Yeah, fuck that.
No, but you said it got messed up.
Oh, if this is Pennsylvania and he's a statey, he kind of has to.
New Mexico.
Well, so
New
in
Mexico,
Arkansas, the state police, they have to wear campaign hats, right? So I get it, but he's having to wear the old school like NYPD hat.
Oh.
Honestly, I prefer the NYPD over the campaign.
Ooh, I don't know. Something about that, you know, the further down that hat is tilted when that state trooper walks up to your car, the more likely you are to get a ticket. You know, it's very intimidating. If you can't see their eyes, you know you're getting a ticket.
Well, not just that, but the main reason why PSP actually has to wear the Smokey Bear hats, as I call them, that actually has their badge on it.
Yeah, it has a badge, yes.
No, it is their badge. Like, that trooper's badge number is on that hat.
It's on the one on their chest, too.
No.
Really?
Not for PSP.
Oh no. Okay, I'm sorry. I was talking about. I thought you said ASP, Arkansas.
No, PSP, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, I got you. No, I got you. No, I didn't know that.
It should be on both, realistically. I would think it would be. So.
PSP does not wear a badge on their shirt.
Weird.
Yeah,
it's a weird one.
Believe it or not, that's actually becoming more common. That some departments they don't actually wear their actual metal badge on their patrol uniform.
Okay.
Like they don't even wear it on their hat. Like they have it like stitched to their uniform.
Huh.
PSP's been doing that for a couple of years now, though.
Mm-hmm.
That's the
well, yeah, I meant like in the
years,
most
they've
recent
been doing
years.
that, I think since inception.
Yeah. Well, I'll put it this way: as a deputy, I didn't even have a badge. I had I had like a metal thing that just said deputy on it. Realistically, it was fun. I always made a joke saying, "What, you guys get these out of like the 1920s? Like these things are fucking old. They looked old. You know, they looked fake, quite frankly."
Well, that's like our uniforms. We have to wear so much brass, and I fucking hate it.
Yeah, that was the only piece of brass.
I wear collar brass. I wear a brass name tag. I wear my badge. I wear what else is it? There's something else, and there's another piece of brass.
All I had was the badge, and then it wasn't brass. It was like a plastic it was black plastic with brass letters, brass painted letters that had my first name and then my last initial.
Gotcha.
So
I think I'm gonna go.
Oh, take it easy, Ghost.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna be hopping off myself too, because I got to get up in the morning for work.
Yeah, this is probably do this one, and then maybe we'll do the crazy Karen that bites the cops, the vampire, or what they call them, the vampire Karen.
Fuck. All right, I'll have it on my phone, but I'm hopping off.
Okie dokie.
Peace.
Is it insured?
Yes.
Okay. Can I just have you step out? We'll go look it up on my computer, and I'll get you out of here.
Officer asked her to step out of the car. She refuses, but he continues to be super nice to her. Remember the case law Pennsylvania versus Mims. It says when you're on a traffic stop and an officer asks you to get out of your car, you got to get out of your car.
Sorry, I just have like really bad social anxiety and stuff.
I get you.
All right, let's start an excuse tally. That's one.
Mm-hmm.
So, just a heads up, I don't want to be out here any longer than you do. We walk back to my car, I look it up on my computer, and I get you out of here. Okay? Go ahead and step out for me.
Wait, what are you looking for?
Your insurance, registration, I'm going to check your driver's license status, I'm going to do all that. Just go ahead and step out for me, ma'am.
Okay, but...
Do you have any weapons on you or anything I need to know about?
No, but that's the thing, is like, I don't want to step out whenever you're asking
So...
for stuff.
Okay, well, we're past that. Just go ahead and step out. I'll walk you back to my patrol car, and then I'll talk to you back there.
That is 5 times the officer has asked her to get out of the car, and she just follows it up with this excuse.
Sorry, just like as an indigenous person.
3.
Oh, excuse me, you're an indigenous person.
Oh, I had no idea. Do whatever you want all the time.
Am I?
Well, I'm non-binary, so.
I don't know if that's excuse or not. I'm non-binary after he says miss.
I don't think so.
What do you
Just
go
being
pedantic.
How can I refer to you tonight? Kai? Okay.
Okay, so now we have an indigenous non-binary person, and the cop is still being super cool, even asking
I'm
it
back.
what she should call it and being super respectful.
Hey, I'm smelling alcohol.
I know.
How much have you consumed tonight?
Like probably 3 drinks.
3 drinks? Okay. Judging by driving wrong way on that street.
I know.
That's more honest than the 2.
Yeah.
I would say. Because usually the 2 drinks is, I remember the first drink and I remember my last drink when they told me to get the fuck out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's the other thing that
Well,
I was
hang on.
thinking
Don't
about.
cut me off. Judging by how you're driving, the smell, I need to run you through some tests right now.
Oh, I see now. She's trying to use her Jedi mind tricks. He says, I smell alcohol. And she responds
No, you
with,
don't.
no, this is not the indigenous non-binary that you are looking for. Cop explains it nicely, like, hey, you're driving the wrong way. You kind of smell like booze. I'd like to run some SFST. I'd like to run some SFST, subsistence.
How much have you consumed tonight?
Or standardized field sobriety test. Also, while I'm here, if you want to watch it without my commentary,
Starting with horizontal gaze nystagmus, ending with a
Yep.
line walk.
you can head on over to Donuts Raw police footage. Just keep this video playing in the background because I feel like this is going to be one of my super ultra rare monetized videos. Well, damn it, no one's getting shot in this one.
Okay, that's why I have you out of the car. Once
That's the thing that I asked about before. I said, okay, so you're just giving me for my registration, and you said yes.
Yep.
And now you're running me for other stuff.
Yeah,
that I
I'm going to
didn't
run you through some
consent
tests to make sure you're safe to drive. Okay?
Okay.
So I'm going to turn off these blinking lights. That way they're not affecting your eyes as I go through your test tonight.
Dude, the smugness and just sense of superiority is killing me.
Don't misgender me. Well, don't break the law, fucktard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Inspector, right on point.
Stop breaking the law, asshole.
Levels of pathetic presence here as you're hating.
You said you had 3 drinks? What kind of drinks would those be?
Rum and a cider.
Okay. Are we talking like a mixed drink? Are we talking a shot? What are we talking about?
Well, rum is going to be a mixed drink. Cider is just cider.
Okay. Perfect.
I'm going to say here, I love an Angry Orchard.
Hey, I fuck with Angry Orchard.
They're so
I don't like
good.
Red's apple. Has too much of a whiny taste.
I agree.
Enlighten me of the Angry Orchard.
It's
a
grown-up apple
beer-
juice.
Yeah, it's a beer that is like an apple beer.
It's
Okay, so it's a
really
beer,
good.
which means I don't like it.
Like a 5% out. No, you would actually really like this. I guarantee
It tastes like what apple juice grew up to be.
Because right now, every beer I've tasted is piss.
Try.
Well, it doesn't really taste like beer. It tastes like apple.
See if you can get an Angry Orchard in a can from somewhere. I bet you will like it.
See, I'm gotta disagree. I feel like it's better in the bottle.
It is better in the bottle, but the only way to get in the bottle is a 6-pack, and I'm not going to make them buy a 6-pack.
True.
So, you can get one for like $2 in a can. So, give that one a try, Tip Tip.
Or
You'll like it.
I can see if the bowling alley has one when I go
There you go.
bowling.
Do you like apple juice, Tip Tip?
My asshole doesn't.
But does your mouth hole?
Does your mouth like it?
Yeah.
Fuck it, I'm hopping back in quick. Tibbers.
Huh?
If a giant near you sells beer and they have a build your own 6-pack, see if that Angry Orchard is part of that build your own 6-pack. Just get one and then just get 5 of whatever the fuck you want.
Well, I don't like beer.
It doesn't have to be beer, I think, as long as it's like
a bottle.
So Angry
Yeah.
Orchard isn't really a beer. It's considered a cider.
So, I would say that or the Not Your Father's Root Beer, which, yes, I did just have one of these sitting down here. These are,
Those are
great.
I don't like root beer. I like the Not Your Father's. Is it cream soda?
Cream soda, that one's good. The orange cream soda is delicious.
Yo, I might actually have to try some of that.
It's good.
Bussin'.
Yeah. It's the Not Your Father stuff's really good.
You're just adding stuff to do the next time you're down here.
Oh, I'll buy all this shit.
No, I'm talking to Spectre.
Oh.
And facing me, please.
I just want you to know
I mean,
that
he ain't
I have
wrong.
very bad social anxiety.
Social anxiety
Fourth excuse.
does not hinder your completion of SFST testing.
You said it better than Donut did. I'm just gonna let you know that.
You and me both. Okay.
Well, looks like we're stacked.
That's a great response. Well, I have real bad social anxiety. You and me both, because it just shut her down completely. I don't know how to respond to that.
Backing it up here, we have
hold on.
non-binary with
That previous pause,
yeah,
was just perfect with Donut making the face.
W, yeah.
Yeah, graffiti. That's A and W, not B and W.
Yeah, that.
Okay.
Well, looks like we're stacking it up here. We have indigenous non-binary with social anxiety. Okay. But the cop hit her with that reverse Uno card. She didn't know what to do when he said that.
But I just want you to know that I also have very bad social anxiety.
You and me both. Okay.
That face.
Greetings, weary traveler. Let's take a break from the rigors of watching stupid
The cop just used the Jedi mind trick to backfire.
First form real quick. I love putting their meat in my mouth because their beef sticks have 20 grams of protein. Donut strong. Check them out in the comments and description.
I'm going to be going back and forth with my finger.
B&E's breaking
I don't want
and
you to
entering.
move your head throughout this test. I just want you to focus on the tip of my finger, only moving your eyes. Any recent head trauma, traumatic brain injuries, anything I need to know about?
Mental, yes.
Any recent head trauma, though? You haven't hit your head in like the last month or so? You have? Okay. What'd the doc say?
But I had a little concussion.
Okay, so concussions heal. Any long-lasting effects?
Sure. I don't know.
5 excuses.
Sure.
She's just making shit up now.
100%.
I'm asking you.
I know.
Is there anything that would prevent you from driving that car?
The way that she closes her eyes every time tells me she's already drunk. My mother did the same thing. Whenever you ask her a direct question and she was plastered.
What it is, she's thinking of a response.
Yeah, my mom would close her eyes every time when she talked to you. If she was drunk. Oh.
Okay. Stand with your arms by your side, please. I want you to focus on the tip of my finger, okay? Focus on my finger, please.
She's doing pretty.
You're just like trying to intimidate me.
I don't know how I'm trying to do that.
I think that's
This is the
6.
test.
Apparently, trying to see if she has horizontal gaze nystagmus is.
And also, you saw that when he moved his finger, her eyes fucking jumped to it. So,
Uh-huh.
obviously, horizontal gaze and nystagmus.
Intimidation. What a corrupt f***ing cop he is. How dare he?
I love the ones where they're looking at the finger and their eyes keep jumping from the finger to the cop to the finger to the cop to the finger to the cop to the finger to the cop. Like, they can't focus on it. They keep looking at him to see if they can see, like, if they're doing good or not.
Yeah.
Those are my favorite because it's just hilarious. It's like, please keep looking at the finger, you know?
I had one time I was making him do the walk and turn, and he tripped and ate shit on the pavement, and it was fucking hilarious.
Did you try to hold composure, or did you just say, no, fuck it, I'm just laughing?
I did, but then I was like, go on, stand up, man. Like,
She tried to hold composure, but failed.
Yeah.
Sobriety test on someone who smells like alcohol and was driving the wrong direction down the road. Pig. A cab. 12. Doesn't he know that this is an indigenous attack helicopter with anxiety that can do whatever it wants all the time?
Press my finger, please.
I am, but you're.
This is just how the test goes.
I know, but you're exaggerating it more than it needs to be. Right?
I think that's number 7 for excuses.
No.
I love when they do that. It's like, oh, I'm sorry, I
Look at
forgot
me,
that
I
you've
have to
been to
redo
a
a certain
police
portion of the
academy.
test.
Okay.
So just focus on my finger.
Well, as you know, as an indigenous person, and there's a bunch of going around.
9.
That's 8 at least, yeah.
Jesus.
There it is. There it is again. Cop had a heavy laugh out of his nose on that one. Did the little. So many buzzwords, dude. What's she gonna say next? That she's triggered? The f***ed up thing is that excuses like this probably work in her college to get away from responsibilities. She's not used to actions meaning consequences out in the real world. You can't get away from it by saying you're a non-binary indigenous person. Don't work like that when you're drunk driving down the road towards traffic.
I'm sorry, but it's just for me to be on my toes.
I get you. Will you go back to that position I had you in? Standing with your feet together, arms by your side.
Okay, so right there, she had to do the horizontal gaze nystagmus test because she failed it so many times.
I loved the annoyed, her head fucking turning, like, why am I doing this? Like, oh god, yeah.
He's given her every chance to get it right. She kept stopping and talking to him. She kept turning her head. You're supposed to keep your head straight and then just track the finger with your eyes. Basically, the way that works, if you're not drunk, your eyes will track smoothly from side to side as you follow something. If you have consumed enough alcohol, that means that your eyes are going to twitch. Like
Bring
that.
back the stoner.
Move smoothly. So like I said, if the officer says, hey, don't turn your head, and you're turning your head during this test, that's a fail. Now, since she failed that so many times, let's get into the walk and turn test.
Can you remember that I told you that I'm non-binary?
Yeah.
What does that have?
Number 10.
He said, I'll try my hardest.
Like I said, she's not getting the reaction she wants, so she keeps saying it, hoping to get the reaction of, oh, I'm sorry, like, you can go on your way. Like he said, like Donut said, it probably works all the time at her college.
He said, I'll try my best.
I love this officer because he's just so over it. He's being nice about it, but he's over it, you know?
Yeah.
So. Okay. It's not.
I would have laughed in her
every day,
face
so
by
I'll
now.
have the mistake of the habit, right? So I'll refer to you as Kai, right?
Yes.
Perfect. I want you to imagine about a 4-inch wide line, okay? That 4-inch wide line is just going to go from your right foot completely straight to the back of your car. Can you picture that 4-inch wide line? Can you picture it? Just a straight 4-inch wide line.
Yes.
Perfect. Hang on.
Do you want like...
I'm going to go over some instructions before you do anything, okay? I need to know if you have any injuries or anything that would prevent you from doing a standard walk or a turn.
Are we going to do 10? Are we going to do 10? That's
Any
not a reason.
Physical injuries?
Every time, do you have
Okay, so
any
mental health
physical
apparently
or
creates a problem with walking
any
in a straight
physical
line.
mental
And according to
injury?
her, mental health is a physical condition. I am confused.
I mean, she is
Nothing
right.
that would
She is
prevent you from
mentally ill.
Just walking and turning. I saw you exit the vehicle. You walked over here just fine. No complaints of injuries.
I'm just saying.
That's 10 excuses now.
I get
I
you.
think it's 10 or 11.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Well, unfortunately, I'm just asking about
I know.
physical.
I know.
Okay?
I know you are.
So I want you to go ahead and put your left foot on that 4-inch wide line, just like I'm doing.
She's 80.
Now with your right foot,
She looks
place it
good.
in front of your left in a heel-to-toe touching manner, with your
She's
arms by your
80.
side, just like this, ma'am.
No, I'm not out in the living room. I
trying
was
my
talking to
hardest.
Grandma.
Okay,
Oh.
Okay.
it means a lot to me.
I'm trying my
I don't
hardest.
feel like a man, so
Okay.
it's kind of triggering.
Told you, she's triggered. This is getting kind of hard to remember all of her victims.
Triggered.
I think so far I had to make a list. It's an indigenous, non-binary, socially anxious ZZM with mental health problems who is triggered. And we're only 7 minutes into this 17-minute traffic stop. Back to it, boys.
I'm going to place you in a position.
Bitch
Right
titties.
foot in front of your left.
Bitch
heel-to-toe
titties.
touching,
Drink
just
some of your
like I'm
soda.
doing.
Fuck you.
Right foot in front of your left. Heel to toe touching, just like I am.
I'm sorry, but the whole man thing, just like
The whole man
oh my
thing.
God.
Bitch.
These men, they're just so intimidating.
I apologize. Let's see if we can move forward from it. Arms by your side, heel to toe touching, just like I am. Hold on. I need you to get to this position, just like I am. Right foot in front of your left, heel to toe touching, arms by your side.
She's swaying.
Oh, 100%.
Arms by your side.
This
is
raising her hand.
sorry,
for
it's
the
just
test.
this man thing.
Do you understand what I want you to do? Do you have any questions?
She's gone.
Okay, you have 0
Yeah,
questions?
she's had more than 3 drinks, or she's a lightweight.
no, but I just want to tell you that I suffer from really bad anxiety.
11.
With generational trauma and PTSD.
It's bad that it's getting
Generational trauma? Is that what you just said?
She just said generational trauma. What the fuck are they teaching these idiots?
Can
Critical
I
race
go
theory.
for another bike ride and get another concussion, please?
In fairness, even if you got another concussion, you would still be on a much higher plane of fucking intelligence than one of these kind of people. Sorry, but the fact that this annoys you is a good thing.
It's the fact that I'm diagnosed with these things and she claims that she has them, and I know that I would behave better than this.
Spectre, as soon as you said that, Spectre in all caps and thing just, oh fuck no.
And cops, like,
Yeah, being around a cop, guess what? It's not supposed to be fun. If you fucked up, being around a cop's not supposed to be fun. Even active law enforcement that have to be around cops all the time, and then they're on their personal time, and they do something and get pulled over, guess what? It's still like,
actively,
shit.
If I see some shit happening and a cop gets behind me, I'm like, oh fuck, it's a cop, right? Even though that's what I fucking do for a living, I'm like, oh fuck, it's a cop. Maybe I should slow down. Like you said, it's not supposed to be fun. I mean, don't get me wrong, right?
It's guess what? It's because it's
with
presence.
law enforcement doesn't have to be a negative thing.
Yeah,
but it's not a fun thing.
It's presence of consequences is what it is. Your brain knows that if I do something stupid, it's instant consequences.
Exactly.
So.
Spectre.
Gibbs, thank you.
Hang on, ma'am. I'm asking if you have any questions before I instruct you to start.
Well, we're just adding more onto this list now. In addition to what we talked about.
I love that.
Second,
yeah, just a smack upside the head. My dad gives me that still to this day. He whacks me upside the head if I'm doing something stupid.
Now she has PTSD
or he threatens me
and
to. Threatens
generational
to.
trauma
Usually just
around cops. See, he's made one of the classic blunders to a blue hair. He's a white male cop. Okay, what's on the list now? I gotta read my list. I can't remember all this gibberish that people make up. An indigenous, non-binary, socially anxious ZZM with mental health problems, PTSD, and generational trauma. Let's talk about trauma real quick. I know trauma. I've experienced trauma in my life. A lot of my friends who went to war or were police officers or just grew up really hard experienced trauma. Now, when people start throwing the word trauma around all willy-nilly, here's my theory. A lot of times there's really nothing wrong with their lives that's ever happened and they live pretty comfortably. So they make stuff up because they don't really have a personality, or they're not funny or interesting, and they're trying to get out of a traffic stop. What do I know?
He hit the nail so hard on the head, he just drove it through the board.
Vegans are traumatized that deer are being killed for jerky.
Guess what?
In medicine.
Guess what? I'm fine with it. I'll keep. Guess what? If I ever have a vegan come up to me,
go be a gatherer.
You want to know
those
what
poor
just
mushrooms.
Like when I just looked at this chick again, and you want to know what I just pictured in my head? That chick with that. No, that chick with the retard face holding up the sign, "Stop killing ducks to make duct tape."
Oh no. We're going to hell in a handbasket, aren't we?
Yep.
Russia, can you hurry up with Ukraine? Can you take over America, please? Because we're not doing it.
That will never happen. That will never happen.
Well, we're not doing
it. Is.
We're not doing a good job. Someone needs to take the reins. I want off, Mr. Bones Wild Ride.
The moment they step foot on soil into any of the southern states.
Fucking surprise banjo music.
Fucking boob boys will jump out in their Hawaiian shirts.
Fucking National Guard shows up and it's just a fucking, just like, what the fuck happened? All these rednecks sitting on the tailgates of their truck with their guns sitting next to them with a beer, handing one out to them like, hey, war's over, boys!
No, it's like that clip from God of War when he's like, what happened to him? He's like, he died. You know?
Yep. He died. There's no getting off Mr. Bones' Wild Ride. Well, that's why I'm praying that Zuck eventually figures out space travel and how to live on Mars.
I like what Spectre put.
All right, I'm gonna bring you back to the first position I had you in, right in front of me, facing me. Facing me.
So he has her doing it over and over again, just like the horizontal gaze nystagmus, because she keeps failing it. She's starting before he tells her to, and even when she's doing it, she's stumbling, taking the wrong amount of steps, and just not listening to it.
Yeah, she's all over the place. She's fucking wiggling back and forth.
Wiggling back and forth, arms up.
Yeah, she can't keep her arms down.
She's not doing the turnaround correct. She's like jumping. Anyway.
Yeah, there's all kinds of things that I'm fucking seeing too. And it's just do they still do the nose touch down there? Because we don't do it here.
Okay, so your standard basic SFSTs, no.
Okay.
The nose touch is not part of standard alcohol SFSTs. That is for driving under the influence of drugs.
Okay.
So you have to go through what's called ARIDE, which is a class. I don't know if they have it up there, but you have your standard SFST, then you have ARIDE. ARIDE is 2 or 3 different additional testing that you can become, certified to administer. Which one is the nose touch, one is the fingertip touch thing, and all this different shit. And that's for narcotics and things.
Okay. So, yeah, we never did anything with the narcotics, really. I think the sheriff was the only one. If we believed narcotics were involved, it was the sheriff we were supposed to call. So he might have been all that stuff. But I only ever did basic alcohol, SFST.
Looking for nystagmus, looking for the failed walk and turn, and the one-legged stand.
The one-legged stand, and I know how to use a breathalyzer.
Mm-hmm.
So that's about it.
Blow into the radio.
Blow into the radio until it beeps.
Okay,
yeah.
That would be a blow and go.
What was the one? Well, was that? It was a British cop, wasn't it? The guy was so gone. He just held up the radio. They blew into the radio. He's like, dude, that's a radio.
Oh, the one I saw was a teenage chick.
Oh, fun.
I forgot about that
We're gonna
one.
move on to the final test.
The
Anyone
moment when
one
cop
foot
humor
looking to toe
becomes.
and counting.
Do you have any questions?
I love it when cops play with people like that.
Go back to the starting
Fucking
position.
great.
4.
Go back to the starting position.
6.
You didn't listen to what I said, did you?
Oh, she's tuned you out now. Like you're not playing into her view of the world. So
she just wants it over with.
At this point, you let her finish it and then hook her up and put her in the back of your fucking car.
Yep. If you really want to be thorough, have her blow into the fucking breathalyzer. She'll probably refuse.
Have her blow her into the radio.
She's not that gone. She's just got a confused outlook on the world and needs to learn what consequences are.
She's going through the oh shit moment right now.
Yes.
You didn't listen to what I said, man.
I know.
I said when I instruct.
I know.
I said when I instruct you
I
to
know,
start.
and right now I just feel fucking harassed. So.
13.
I want to slap a hoe. I want to slap a hoe. I want to slap a hoe.
Continue to count until I tell you to stop.
Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead and begin.
Well, she's already failed the out of this one too, and she's claiming now that the officer is harassing her, when in reality he's being super cool and trying to give her extra chances to get it right. She's failed every test so far, and he has a lot of probable cause to arrest her right now, but he's still being super nice about it. He's just a nice guy. There's still 7 minutes left in this body camera footage all the way. We're not going to watch all of it. That's what Donuts Raw Police footage is for.
She can't do
Pick
it.
up where you left off, ma'am. I didn't instruct you to stop yet.
You said until 1006 and 1010.
It's not what I said.
Okay.
All right, you go ahead and stop. I'm going to speak with you right over here, okay?
No.
Yes, ma'am.
No.
Go ahead and put your hands behind your
Don't
back.
say no.
Don't, dude.
Don't make it hard.
Please.
Don't make it hard.
No,
Don't. You're going to get a resistance.
Dude,
You're going to get a
I
resistance.
don't.
Now she gets to learn what consequences are.
Mm-hmm.
Don't resist.
Don't.
But I had all the excuses in the world.
Don't resist.
Don't. You're being a white man and.
It's because
You're being a white man. I love that. Just you're being a white man. She says the quiet part out loud.
Jesus.
Yeah,
it's because I'm a transformer, isn't it?
You're being a dumb woman.
I followed all of your shit. Like.
Here we go with the jet.
Sweepy's the only one here that can get away with that joke. Her and Twisty are the Her and Twisty are the only ones that can say that and not get in trouble.
What?
Being a dumb woman.
Oh.
You're the only one that can say that. All of us get yelled at by Twitch. You can say that.
Jedi mind tricks again. Maybe she's getting better at it. She's doing the don't. No. And she cut the cop pretty deep of what she said there. You're being a white man. The cop's gonna be like, oh my god, I am. Lord have mercy. You spend way too much time on Twitter being
Shit, I didn't work in the chimney long enough.
I like that. You spend way too much time on Twitter being offended by everything.
Yeah, see, at this point, I'm bringing her ass to the ground if she keeps pulling.
She's about to.
She's also rolling her arm up in her sleeve.
Yep.
I am surprised she didn't start yelling rape yet.
Don't resist.
Or I can't breathe. That's a big one. No.
That's probably next, yeah.
Hey, give us your hand.
And they have to wear a suicide strap? Fuck that.
Suicide strap? What do you mean by that?
Okay, rewind it just a tad bit when that officer's standing to the left of her. Okay,
Perfect!
You see that buckle on his chest?
Oh, yeah.
The fucking suicide strap.
What is
So, it's literally a leather strap that goes from the front of your duty belt across your shoulder back to the back of your duty belt. And the idea, it's there to help keep your duty belt up, right?
Okay, kind of like suspenders. Or...
And modern day, you use belt keepers, right?
Yeah.
That's an archaic way of holding your belt up from back in the day. A lot of departments, I say a lot, some departments still use it because it looks professional. You know what I mean? It kind of ties the uniform together.
Yeah.
And just like a whistle. I don't know if you've ever seen, they'll have like a whistle dangling from their uniform or whatever.
Yeah, that was only...
serves no purpose other than it makes you look put together.
So that's funny, because the only time we always had whistles in the car, but the only time we'd use it is if we were helping kids cross the street at the local elementary school.
Yeah, but like, for example, Arkansas State Police, they wear a suicide strap and they have a whistle on their uniform.
Okay.
But the suicide is called a suicide strap because someone can grab a hold of that.
Oh.
In a fight, and they can use that against you.
Does this place even have power still?
Huh?
Playing the game.
No, I'm
still.
watching.
Oh.
No,
This person, like, fuck you guys.
Uh-oh.
I'm a fucking unicorn!
Yeah, remember, it's fuck 12. 911 plus you.
I mean, I drove drunk
It's,
in oncoming traffic.
I'm watching
now I'm getting
a
arrested,
video
but
where
I'm
this
indigenous,
person
you can't do this.
explores abandoned buildings and everything.
Is it proper people?
Decaying Midwest.
Okay.
And they just went into a abandoned Supermax prison.
All right.
But the lights are still on.
Yeah, because it's state owned.
Yeah, it's state owned. Anything that's state owned or federally owned always has their power up.
I don't know if that's the case with the building I'm living under.
Maybe.
Because it's supposed
So you're
to
gonna be placed
a
under
fucking,
arrest for driving on
weed
the
dispensary, but no one's been fucking working on it.
Well, weed dispensers are not federally owned, they're not state owned. They're privately owned. They cannot be federally owned because it's still federally illegal. And they cannot be state owned.
I thought it was
because...
federally approved.
Nope.
Weed.
It's,
No,
I think
okay.
it's federally decriminalized.
No, it is federally legal for medical, I think.
For medical, but not
yeah,
recreational.
Not recreational.
It's just weird that they're still paying for electricity when they're not working on it.
Yeah, maybe something came up. Maybe they're trying to find
It's
additional
been a year.
funding. Maybe
No,
they're
It's been
trying
a
to-
fucking year.
No, I know what happened, and Hex, you'll understand this. Sometimes you'll have that on them big jobs.
Yeah.
You know.
So
we still have cabinets from a job that was supposed to go 2 years ago. We're fully finished with cabinets. they technically still owe $6,000 plus storage fees now for 2 years. They've been working on this building because they fucked up all the fire code.
Oh.
They fucked up all the fire code stuff and then just continued going and like, oh, we'll get the fire marshal out here eventually to fucking do stuff. They started covering all the panels and stuff like that. That just pissed the fire marshal off. So he went through with a fine-tooth comb and found everything that was wrong.
He's like, fucking strip it.
Yeah, essentially, that's what they had to do.
Actually,
they just
that
stripped
makes
the building.
sense. That makes sense. From the way it looks, that does make sense.
So, might very well, they might have not pulled permits and just been stuck now.
Talk about South under construction and utilities running and everything.
Yeah, I don't have any more.
This was
sorry.
This was on the local news, so I don't know if you've heard about it. So basically, this contractor called up the utility company, said, "We're building a building here. We need to pipe off the main with a meter." So the utility company came out, ran the pipe, put the meter on, and then capped it off and just said, "Call us back when you're ready to activate the meter."
Okay.
So this guy's building this. I forget who he was building. I think a doctor's office or something.
Okay.
And unbeknownst to him, I don't know if the water company screwed up or whatever, but the meter was counting.
Oh, yeah, they probably fucked up.
And this was like a 10-month or 11-month project, and when they were all done, the contractor got a bill from the water company for $324,000 for like a little over 1 million gallons of water.
What the fuck happened?
And every time when he tries to dispute the bill, saying, "Look, we haven't been using this for everything," the billing department has declined it and has reissued the bill.
Oh God.
And now it just keeps going up due to finally they took it to court and everything, and the court ruled in the contractor's favor, and the bill was brought down to $324, which is the fee to install the meter.
Nice.
And then the billing department basically said, "No, you can't do that," and then reissued the $324,000 bill.
So they're just disobeying direct order from
basically.
Yeah, that's how you get shut down. So fun.
Influence tonight, man. What do you have in your mouth?
Nothing. Ew.
What do you have in your mouth?
Ew.
Nothing. You guys are just
The flashlight's ew.
Lift your tongue. Lift your tongue for me.
You guys are scaring
Scaring
me.
me.
There's nothing to be afraid of.
Excuse number 15.
Yes, there is. It's called fucking generational trauma.
16.
Okay, walk on my
Generational trauma.
Asshole.
What the fuck does that even mean? Does that mean the fact that you're Gen Z? Because you're not a fucking millennial, I'll tell you that. Because Gen Z are the only ones that are making up these terms. So the fact that you're Gen Z, so Gen Z all have trauma apparently now?
I mean, here's the thing.
We need to open up psych wards again.
Oh, no, here's my thing with the whole thing. Everyone has their own, because, okay, trauma is, what's the word? Is it subjective or objective?
Subjective.
Which is based on opinion, right?
Yes.
Okay. Trauma is subjective, right?
Yeah.
Because of that, my trauma doesn't mean that your trauma. So here's the way I see it, right? Just because I have trauma my trauma doesn't mean it isn't any worse than yours, right? What I mean by that is just because you have trauma, absolutely you can have trauma, right? Everyone has their own equivalent of trauma. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But my trauma is not the world's problem. Because trust me, I have plenty of trauma, right? from work, from life, from you name it. I've got plenty. But at the end of the day, that's not the world's problem. Right?
So according to Squeaks, it says the idea of generational trauma is that bad things happen to your ancestors and the effects of that are still affecting you. Basically, they can't let shit go.
Yeah.
Basically a curse.
I understand now.
What are they, Stanley Yelnaz?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, and that's
so glad you guys got that joke, because I'm like, this is going to be a long pitch.
And that's my thing. Like, everyone has their own equivalent of trauma, right? And that's like I explain to people all the time. My Tuesday, right, when I'm at work, is dealing with everyone's worst day.
Yeah.
Your worst day may be your neighbor's dog ran into your yard and bit your dog or bit you, right?
Yeah.
But the next call I go to could be a homicide. You know, could be a homicide where we had to arrest somebody I went to school with, right? Speaking from experience, I've been there.
Here's one for me. Suicide. Been marinating in the July heat for 9.5 days, and even Vicks wouldn't get rid of the smell.
Exactly. And that doesn't mean that old lady Susie up the street that her dog got bit by the neighbor's dog, that's a big deal to her, right?
Yeah.
Just because it's not a big deal to me doesn't mean that it's not a big deal. But at the same time, that's not... I say it's not my problem. It is my problem because I'm a cop and But just because it's your biggest doesn't mean that trauma...
It's my biggest.
Yes. Yeah. And I mean, that being said, I still have to handle it professionally. I can't be like, well, that sucks. That's not a big deal. Or, I can't say shit like that.
Yeah.
But this whole idea of, well, my trauma's worse than yours. And
you can't turn it around and say, well, you want to know how my day's going?
Exactly.
So, like, my worst day by far, like, that whole suicide thing, that was a bad day. But that's not my worst day. My worst day is still the morning I found out that my mother had died.
Yeah.
Like, that's a recent one. But it's like, I still talk about my mother. I still, to this day, I love my mother, but we had issues, obviously. Like, she was a drunk, she just wouldn't get off the sauce.
Yeah.
Like, still, probably before that, another one was my mom, was the day that I had to dive my bike in front of her because she was about to kill my sister and my brother by driving them into a pond when they were 3 years old and 1 year old.
Exactly.
Like,
and all that being said, that's a big deal to you, right?
What's
and
up?
that's what I'm saying. Like, that's a big deal to you, but
my brain has betrayed me.
Oh God.
Just because, and I'm not invalidating this, right? I'm just using it as an example, okay?
Hey, Red, how's it going, buddy? Good morning.
It's a big deal to you, but to someone else, that might not be a big deal. But that being said, you don't make your trauma the world's problem.
Yeah, exactly.
Because at the end of the day, it's the world. And this is the short and sweet, insensitive. No one cares. Right?
No one cares. Yeah, everyone's got their own issues they're trying to deal with.
My mind has betrayed me, so now I must make yours betray you.
What did you do?
Just an evil thought that just popped into my head, and now it's just like, no, stop it, stop it.
There to stay.
The floodgate has opened.
Oh God! Share with the class as long as it's safe for Twitch.
Just wait for them to get into a police uniform.
Oh, fuck no.
No, they would never want that because they don't want to be the bearer of... well, they want to be... They want to be in control, but they don't want to forcibly be in control. They want you to just roll over and play dead. What these kind of people want.
Just imagine, though, if one of them...
Oh, bro was talking about that earlier. The person that was a cop, but he was very anti-cops. Like, what the fuck are you doing here? Like your wife is gonna be a living hell. You know that, right?
Well, he's not a cop
I'm
no
just
more.
No, I figured
I'm
it was
just-
only a matter of time.
He's now
I'm
a
just
teacher.
picking. I'm
He
just
teaches in a school for. He teaches broadcast, whatever that is.
Oh, like TV and stuff like that. Okay.
I'm just picturing it in my head right now. Them going through roll call and then going to the armory to get their gear and everything, and just like, do I have to carry that?
It's like, can I get my whistle?
Can I get a whistle? They don't even want to. I mean, they will take a taser, but they won't know how to use it. Dual wheel tasers. Ha!
That would still be fatal, getting hit twice so rapidly.
No, it wouldn't.
I mean, I will, but
I've seen people survive
No,
more.
it's not. I've personally been in a double taser situation.
somebody who suffers from generational trauma, PTSD, and depression is
Wow, she's listing the buzzwords.
Yep.
suicidal tendencies.
Okay. We're
Please
adding more.
don't do it
An
one more
indigenous,
time,
non-binary,
please.
socially anxious, ZZM with mental health problems, PTSD, generational trauma, depression, and suicidal tendencies. I think I got it all. I think.
Yeah, can you go around? Do you want me to put an end for you so you don't feel so fucking guilty?
I have this guy for that.
Fucking douche.
So you don't feel guilty.
He said, "I've got this guy for that."
Okay, so she realized crying and all the baloney that she's regurgitating from her gender
Do
study
you,
class.
do you want me to buckle it for you so you don't feel guilty?
I think it's a good thing to have a
does
CVS
that even
receipt for
mean?
mental illnesses. I have no idea.
Isn't that
Yeah.
a word? So she goes
CVS receipt of mental illnesses. I like that saying. Because every CVS receipt I've ever received, it's like, oh, I bought 2 drinks and a or I bought 2 drinks and a thing of candy, and my CVS receipt's like a fucking scroll from Monty Python.
Oh yeah.
back to being a smug little asshole for the next 3 minutes as the officer reads her rights. I'm not going to play any more of this, but if you want to watch the rest of it, you know where Donut's raw police footage is. If you want to help support the channel, you can go on over to donutoperator.com, get some super sweet merch, subscribe to me everywhere. Please go follow my...
I'm sad. I'm not wearing any of either my Donut Operator or my Angry Cops merch that I do have. Matter of fact, I think I have.
No,
yes.
but you are back.
I have it right here. My Angry Cops mug. That's dusty because it's been sitting on my floor because I haven't used it in forever. It's literally just part of the backdrop at this point. It's clean though.
Just dusty.
It's dusty. I have a bunch of shit down here that's supposed to be on the shelves that I was building, but I haven't finished the shelves.
Wait,
because I've been
pause.
so busy.
What is that? My name is Red. Just a quick question to the one who said he's a police officer. When the UK officers come up to the public with their hands in a stab vest, with a look like someone is taking a dump in their coffees, which is very intimidating. Should also be retrained on how to deal with the public properly, or is this the norm in all countries? Okay, so I kind of get where you're going with this. So as far as the look on the face, right? Once again, let's touch base. I can't speak for UK. I don't know if that's where you're from. I can't speak for UK, but
I think Red might be from the UK. Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, so I can't really speak for UK because I don't exactly know how police operate over there. But over here, it kind of goes back to what I was saying earlier, how my Tuesday is everybody's worst day, but then I have to go home and do it again the next day, right? So it's not a secret. You become very burnt out in this job. You learn to, and this is going to sound really bad, you learn to hate the public as bad as that sounds. Because
you get numb after a while.
100%. You get very desensitized to the public.
Yeah.
And for example, I can go, okay, I'm not going to touch too much onto this, but this is probably one of my worst calls I've had, had a guy, couldn't get out. I couldn't get him out of a car that they had wrecked, that him and his buddy had wrecked. His buddy was on top of him, suffocating him. I couldn't get him out quick enough. He ended up suffocating and dying in front of me. I watched him turn blue, right? Couldn't get him out. By the time we got him out, it was too late. Well, then after that whole shit show, I had to go to a call about a lady was calling because the neighbors were playing music too loud, right? Something that is a big deal to her. in that moment was not a big deal to me because I'm personally, so in law enforcement, you get what's called a savior complex, right? You're taught that you are responsible for saving everyone, that it is your job to save everybody, right? And you develop a complex of you have to save everyone. And whenever that does not happen, no one has taught you how to react when you can't save them, right? So I was very tore up about it because I couldn't save him, even though I broke a baton trying to get him out of that car. You know, I was doing everything I could. Whenever I go to the that noise complaint, and that's the thing. I was probably upset, right? I was upset. I was not being the most. I wasn't being rude, but I just wasn't really putting a lot of effort into it, right? Because at the end of the day, they weren't breaking the law because it was in the county. There is no noise ordinance out there. So I told her the best I could do is ask them to turn it down. And if they don't, they can tell me to fuck off. And I say, okay, have a good day. She wasn't happy with that. And the way I saw it, it wasn't a big deal. So I probably was like, I probably had a look on my face of, this is fucking stupid. Let me just figure out what I can do to get this over with, blah, 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 so I can leave, right? So you do become very desensitized. You can come very burnt out. That's actually why I'm off work right now, is I took a day because I was getting a little burnt out. And yeah, so as far as the look on their face and things like that, it just boils down to they're tired. Yeah, that's the best way I can describe it. They're tired of all the bullshit, and at the end of the day, they're people too. They get wore out. They get tired. Now, as far as their hands in their vests, so like I said, I can't speak on UK, but in America, if I'm standing there talking to you on my duty belt, right, on my left hip is my taser. On my right hip is my pistol. If I stand there with my hand on my pistol and my taser, it's perceived negatively, like that I think that I need to pull my gun or something like that, right? So we don't have a lot of places that we can put our hands. One of the most comfortable places, if you wear an exterior carrier or a stab vest, I think is how you termed it, where it goes on the outside, is if you're in a situation where you feel safe, that you feel safe enough that you can put your hand in there, then poking your hands down in your vest so you have somewhere to rest your arms, it's just comfortable, right? Yeah. It's not that they don't care.
I was always told
extra weight is very uncomfortable.
I was always told, do not put your hands in your pockets. Do not put your hands in pockets. As a matter of fact, the slacks I had didn't actually have pockets. They were sewed shut.
Yeah.
So
because it's just, like I said, it's just a matter of perception. I always say perception is reality, because if you believe it, if you see it, you think something, you believe something, then that's the truth to you. So if you see me stand there with my hand on my pistol and you think, oh, he's going to pull that thing, he thinks I'm a threat and he's going to pull that out, that's what you believe. That's not the case, right? Because I can't put my hands at my sides, right? Because if I do, then my hands are off, lifted away from my body, because there's all this shit on my belt. Can't put them there, can't rest them on top of it, so it goes in the vest. If that answers your question.
You'll see a lot of police officers with their arms folded, and it's not that they're, pissed off or irritated. It's literally the only place they can put their arms and, still be quick.
Not appear threatening.
Yeah, they're trying not to feel threatening. But you put your arms down, where's the first place they rest? They're on either side of your hips, which is where the gun and the taser are. So it's instantly perceived badly. So realistically, this is the least that you can, this most confidence, while still being, trying to be, in command and stuff like that. I mean, you can't do this. You can't do this. Like, this is the most you can do. Like I said, the pants don't got pockets. Because trust me, they'd all have their hands in their pockets if they could. So, like bro said, your worst day is a Tuesday for police. Like I said, I went to suicide of a person that had been marinating in his garage for 7.5 days in the July heat. So you know how potent Vicks is. I had Vicks smeared underneath my nose, and I could still fucking smell him. So it's, I mean, that's
Ow,
a Tuesday.
Bless you.
Thank you.
But to add on to what Bro just said,
yeah,
it's not limited to the police. It's same can be said with EMS.
Absolutely.
On one call, they have someone in their ambulance with them doing CPR to no avail, and they lose them. And then the next call they have might be responding to someone with they stubbed their toe.
Yeah.
I like how you both went to the same thing too. the most innocent thing that we can think of. Like really, you fucking called for that, you know? And then right after they deal with the guy that stubbed their toe, they missed two calls that they couldn't go to, of one guy needing Narcan because he overdosed on fentanyl, and the old lady that was down the road that they've had to transport multiple times because she has whatever she has wrong with her that she's been transported multiple times and she passed away. Like, that happens.
Or dragging Ryan into this conversation, getting called to a house to change fire alarm batteries.
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he had to go to a fucking house and change fire alarm batteries because this person wouldn't fucking do it. Or responding to someone who couldn't reach the remote. Yeah, it's not because they're paralyzed, because they're fucking lazy.
Oh my god.
Oh. No fucking idea.
Spectre story time now.
Oh God. Actually, it's not necessarily going to be story time. It's going to be one of the stupidest fucking calls I've ever run.
Hey, hold up. Squeak said, or responding to someone who couldn't reach the remote. And he followed it up with, had a buddy that happened to. Twice.
Oh, my Lord.
Twice! Oh, 2 calls! The exact same. I can't reach the remote. Get off your fucking ass and reach it. Oh, that would irritate the fuck out of me.
Yeah, there was the one. I don't know how much trouble they would have gotten into. Spectre can answer since he's. What were you, fire rescue or EMS?
Both, technically.
Both. This happened with my stepdad. He just got released from the hospital. The very next day, we were on the phone with 911 because he collapsed. And ambulance came, did the triage or whatever, put him on the stretcher, loaded him up, and left. And this was like early in the morning, like 6:30 in the morning and everything. I'm like, I'm going back to bed. I turn around, and there's their big medical bag with the like the heart rate monitor and everything in it.
That happens more than you think.
Yeah, it does. Believe it or not, it does.
Yep, it's bag and go, and they forget shit.
So
I've had to go and pick stuff up for them.
So what I did was, I picked up the bag, loaded it in my car, and followed them as best as I could. Of course, I stopped at the red lights where they didn't, but I knew what hospital they were going to.
Yeah.
But
yeah, and
I just met them at the evac door. They were the one nurse was looking around all panicked and everything. I'm just like, you missing this?
Yeah.
And they were just like, oh, thank you.
Yeah, and it probably really made their day more than you think.
Oh yeah.
So
but
it's funny. It's funny. Little things like a police officer coming up to you. You know, you are speeding, and it's like they come up to you and go, no, "Why would I pull you over?" And you go, "I was going a little fast. I apologize. I wasn't looking at my speedometer. Sorry about that. It won't happen again." You know, just you instantly doing that. You are now their best person of the day. And they're going to do whatever they can. They're going to do whatever they can to make sure that you don't get a ticket, you get a verbal warning, and you're on your way. Don't instantly go. Don't
giving common courtesy.
Yeah, be
because
nice.
at the end of the day, I'm a person. I'm here for 12 hours. I don't want to be inconveniencing anyone else, especially like law-abiding citizens.
So story time.
Oh Lord, another one.
Oh,
Yeah, this happened to me personally. It was before I bought the diesel. I was in my 4.7 white pickup truck. I was hauling ass to work. I was speeding. I know I was. I get caught by a speed trap. He was hiding in a bush.
Yeah.
And all I see is this cop walk into the middle of the street, point at me, point to the side, and I'm just like, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So I pull over. I'm very cooperative and everything. Like I'm friendly to him. I'm chatting with him. Just being super cool and everything. Of course, he gives me a ticket, but
yeah,
I'm very respectful.
And that's another thing, you know.
I actively ask him, where do I go to pay this and everything. Like I'm being cooperative and talkative and
yeah. So and that's the thing. Like it's everybody has their own niche in law enforcement, right?
Yeah.
That being said, I personally don't like speeding tickets, traffic tickets, things like that.
Unless it's egregious. If it's egregious,
yes.
like you're going 15
like for
plus.
example, yeah, and like
I
for example,
was
in accidents, right?
Yeah,
like doing.
I was doing I think 60 and a 40.
Then that's the thing. You know you deserved a ticket. You did wrong, right?
And but no, he gave me a ticket for 5 over.
Yeah, and that's probably the furthest he could go. It was probably on his radar, so he had to give you something.
And yeah.
Yeah, that's
well no, it even said it on the ticket. Suspect going actual speed this, charged for 5 over. Like it was actually written out on the ticket. This was the speed limit, this is what he was actually doing. The ticket is for 5 over.
Yeah. That was nice of him.
And
yeah, bro did you a solid.
Yeah, and but I like when he walked away and everything from me, because of course I shut my truck off. Daytona Beach, where I used to live, they're not very tolerant to aftermarketly enhanced vehicles.
Oh, okay.
And this truck was straight piped.
Yeah.
And the moment he was walking back to his cruiser, like he was at my tailgate when I started it back up. And the moment that just roared to life and blasted at max volume, because there was nothing under there but bare pipe, he literally stopped, turned on his heel, and I saw this in the mirror, and I was just like, oh no. He's going to give me an ear chewing again. And then he just looked at me through the mirror, gave me a thumbs up, and then walked away.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, I like that.
Yeah, it's perfectly fine. It's just like, that cop was not wanting to be an asshole. He was just writing people tickets. Like, if you would have been combative, if you would have been an asshole about it, he would have written you for the full thing.
Well, yeah, that's like, for example, like here in Arkansas, right? Technically, I can write you a ticket if you don't sign the registration on the back of the registration for your vehicle.
Same goes for the back of your license.
Anyone does that.
Do what?
No signature on the back of your license.
Well, I don't know about that. I mean, here in...
I've almost gotten a ticket for it before.
Like your driver's license?
Yep.
Oh, and that's not how it is here.
Yeah, there's a little space back there. You're supposed to write your do your fucking little scribble on there.
Yeah. So, but anyways, technically I can write somebody a ticket for that. Probably not going to unless you give me a reason to, right?
Yeah. Yeah, no. Ours is signed right on the front here. But yeah, there's a little line that says signature.
Hacks. Looking memes.
Local police busting it's fucking Planters Peanut guy fucking in handcuffs. That's
Jesus.
funny.
Oh yeah, and Sweet Pea. I don't know what the fuck I would do if I was trying to fight somebody and they did that to me.
Time to go to dance class.
All right, we're gonna watch this one. We're gonna just power through it. Local Karen goes zombie mode on cops.
Hands off of me right now. My children are home alone.
Oh, I've seen this bitch.
Oh, I know this one.
We're gonna look at a crazy bitch today.
I know
Craziest
this
I've
one.
ever seen. Who's a zombie?
I kind of wish that I was watching it, but I was actually going to do the real quick,
and when they put it
stupid,
out,
funny story.
8 million views.
Okay.
All right, so we're already at the firehouse because it's one of our drill nights to begin with. We hear the pre-alert go out for, fire department being dispatched to such and such address for the alarm system. When you've already got a fuck ton of guys at the firehouse to begin with, we're rolling everything. So we roll out, get head off of this alarm system. PD shows up before we do, and they're like, "Yeah, we got what looks like a smoke condition inside the building." And we went from, okay, this is just going to be bullshit to, oh shit, we might have a job.
Job time?
Yeah, almost job town. Come to find out, the kid had the shower going so hot, the steam actually tripped the fire alarm.
That's some shit.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so imagine having like all these fucking rigs pull up outside your house. We're banging on the door. Luckily, the door was open, so we just kind of walked in. We're like, "Hello, anybody inside?" Kind of checking it.
Banging on the door. Housekeeping.
We're like, "Wait, this ain't on fire. It's steam." So we're walking around. All of a sudden, the kid's like, "Yo, hey, what the fuck's going on?" They're like, "Dude, the alarm went off. We got called here." It's like, I was just taking a shower.
Kid was cooking himself. Fucking boiling his skin
Honestly,
off.
that sounds like something I would do.
Dude,
I like a
Not
nice
too
hot
hot.
shower. I like a nice hot
going
shower.
to lie. Not going to lie. Especially on cold days, I always crank that shower to max.
Oh, here in my apartment,
just-
if you do that, you will have skin peeling off. You can't crank it to max here.
And Bro and Hex will know where I'm coming from when I say this. But if you ever feel the need to call 911 for a paper cut and have it classified as an amputation, do us all a fucking favor and check yourself into the local mental facility, because what the fuck?
Swear.
Like Bro was saying, that is their now worst day. And if that's actually your worst day, then God bless you.
Yeah, kudos to you, man.
God bless you. In the southern sense, God bless you.
That's a story for another day. All I'm gonna say is the kid at least got to check out an engine, a rescue engine, an ambulance, a field piece, and 2 different state trooper vehicles.
Oof.
His mother, on the other hand, got an ass chewing by 6 different people.
When you fuck up so bad,
But if-
your mom gets in trouble.
But if the steam set it off, why is she getting an ass chewing?
No. No, it's a different call.
Oh,
No.
okay.
Got a paper cut and classified it as an amputation.
Yeah,
Oh,
the,
okay.
the mother was the one that called it.
I thought
in.
we were still talking about the steam.
No. This was a different call.
Crazy mom.
Yeah, Crazy Mom called it in, and we got everything rolling, including medevac.
Yeah, because amputation's like, oh, we got X amount of time to reattach a limb. Oh, it's a fucking paper cut. Are you kidding me?
Especially a pediatric.
Yeah. Everyone's going to try to save a kid.
Everyone's going beyond mock Jesus.
Yeah. Putting
My
their own
favorite
lives in-
thing.
As Spaceballs put it, they've gone to plaid.
My favorite thing is like we respond to medicals and things like that, right?
Mhm.
And if it's something like serious that we respond to, we have to run code to it, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Full lights and sirens.
Yeah, and what baffles me about that is we get there and like, yes, I'm there, but I'm just there and they ask like, what do we do? I'm like, I don't know. When ambulance gets here, they'll be able to take care of it. You know, like why'd you dispatch me to this seizure? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck am I gonna do? Watch him seize? You know?
Put your wallet
Best
in your
thing
mouth.
to do
What
at that
wallet in his
point,
mouth?
Okay. Okay, Hex.
Yeah.
Have you looked in general pictures recently?
Yes, I have.
All right, bro.
Fish definitely looks like that high guy from the video.
Oh, I
earlier.
said that. Yeah, I was like, yep, that's definitely the same. These are the same.
Bro,
picture.
bit of advice: if you ever get rolled up on a seizure and the dude is still actively seizing, roll him on his side. That's the best thing you can do.
Well, yeah, no, like whenever, like the one I'm talking about, the family had already put him on his side. He had a history of seizures. This was nothing new. Like there was nothing I could do to assist being there.
Honestly, the only thing you can do, and if the family don't know it at that point, just reiterate the point. Roll him on his side.
Yeah.
Let him write it out. That's the only thing you can fucking do.
And then the family's like, "What are we gonna do?" I was like, "I don't know. Just keep doing your thing. They'll be here in a minute."
Rick,
Well, you're not
someone-
gonna help. What do you want me to do?
Someone stick your wallet in his mouth so he doesn't swallow his tongue. That's
It's
an old
like,
fucking
fuck.
joke.
Yeah.
Like 10
And
months ago.
even
And
then
I've
in
got the report
EMS,
and what
that's
happened
what
to
we
him
were
and everything.
told
Got
is like
the
let him
record
write
of
it out.
that.
Just
Akon
make
is
sure
one
that
of
he
my
don't,
longest running sponsors. I've been working
Doesn't
with
hurt
them
himself.
about 5 years now.
Yeah.
I've got zero complaints about their product.
Sorry, Donut. We usually
That 8-hour play.
we usually watch your brand things, but we're it's getting late now, and I want to watch this one.
Description in the comments below to get
Yeah.
15%
Well,
off.
I'm not watching this one. I already know this one, so.
I'll catch y'all later.
All right, take it easy.
Raycons today.
Once I get my fucking thing to come
Well, I
on.
will talk to you guys later.
Sweet pea,
Oh,
that
you're going to
video
bed
you
too?
sent me, if somebody was
Yeah.
able to do that to me, I don't know how I would react. I'm a big guy, and I would be like genuinely
Night-night.
concerned.
Good night. Good night, Tip Tip.
Just the look on his face is like, oh, okay, this is happening now.
Yeah.
This is happening now.
Did you send them that video?
I don't know if I did or not. He
You
doesn't look at my shit anyway.
It's
I look at your
someone
stuff.
grabbing this
no.
guy by the shirt, spinning him around in a circle, and his like he like picks up off the ground, and his feet are swinging like straight out. And I was like, if someone was to do that to me, like I don't know what I would do, because like I said, I'm not a small man.
Hold it up real quick. I kind of see it. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't know how to react either.
On June 9th,
I would just be staring like, what the fuck? Okay, good.
Okay, this is reality.
Yeah, what the fuck is happening?
So we're gonna be seeing this for the first time. I cut to where she tries to bite the cop. I was like, oh, I gotta see what leads up to this one. We're gonna do some context real quick. Why the fuck are the cops there? Oh God, look at that! Look at that picture. Look at that psychopath.
Nice.
Police were there as
That's gotta
Malarkey.
be
Is her name
framed.
Oh, Malarkey. She drove drunk from a country club. Who would have guessed? Told police you are dead with 2 small children who were passengers. Arrested was Sean Malarkey. They were causing a bunch of malarkey there that day. Wait, her name's Sean. Oh, wow. A rich, short-haired white lady named Sean. That's a fucking Karen if I've ever heard one. She's the boss at the end of the Karen levels. She faces charges of aggravated assault on an officer resisting an officer in possession of alcohol by a driver. She's also charged with felony aggravated DUI, her 3rd violation. She also got drunk from a country club. I have never seen so many bodies.
So she's got a history of being a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Fun. What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? What can I do to avoid this in the future? To quote my favorite movie of all time, Liar, Liar, stop breaking the law, asshole!
Exactly.
Checked off for a piece of shit bitch Karen. Shortly before she arrived home, Hinsdale police received a call from Aurora police that Malarkey had left the Aurora County club where she attended a swim meet. She was suspected of domestic battery, goddamn, hitting her ex-husband with her car, with the kids in the car. When Malarkey got home, an officer was waiting, and that's where we pick up our tale. She got blasted, went to a swim meet at the country club, drove home with this her 3rd aggravated DUI, hit her ex-husband with a car with her kids in the car. Okay, that's enough context. We know what's going on. She's
Oh, my head's bleeding again.
very, I
God
can't
damn
say
it.
the C word on Twitch.
Aw.
She's a very big bad person who probably yells
She's
at
a
every
big
restaurant
bad
she
person.
goes to. All right, let's watch this crazy.
Hey, step out of the car right now. 20 expedite. Where
Did you see her? Oh, she just closed him in the fucking.
All right, so this is a bad situation.
Garage.
already. Tell her to
creepy.
step out of the car.
Yeah,
get
that's
to
a
the back
problem
seat.
in
Starts
itself
closing the
right there.
garage door.
Yeah, that's a Fucking closed him in the garage, staring forward, completely still.
It's the beginning of a horror movie.
Yeah, she goes zombie mode. So yes.
Trapping the officer inside the garage with her. Oh man, she's got a big ass house. You could see the cop walking up to it. I don't know the area there in Illinois, but it looked like at least over $1 million house.
Excuse me.
Step out.
Excuse me.
Step
Get
out.
your hands off of me.
Step out of the car right now.
Oh God, you hear the inflection in her voice? She already sounds horrible.
Yes.
No.
Step out of the car.
Get your hands off
Get
of
out of the car.
No.
You're under arrest.
No.
So she's plastered drunk and she has 2 kids in the car.
Oh, those poor kids.
Like, that's
Teach them how to party early.
You have lost all sympathy for me at that point. At that point, you're being dragged out on your face.
And see, and maybe it's just me.
Yes, you are.
But
Twinsies.
a lot of times I feel like these officers are way too
She's about to ask
fucking
the cop to
nice.
speak to the manager. All right.
Did you see her fucking watch?
Mm-hmm.
She has one of those gold fucking, like, what is it?
Rolex?
Like, I don't think it's a Rolex. It looks more like it's a digital clock. But a digital watch, but it's fucking, like, gold plated and fucking sized. And,
Oh, like the Apple Watches and shit.
yeah, but it's gold plated.
Yeah.
Like, she's got fucking money. Or she's married to
Rolex and
someone
Apple
with
teamed
money.
up.
All right, we got resisting.
I will tase you if you don't get out of the car.
You better take your hands off of me.
Yeah, it's an Apple
She's gonna
Watch.
say,
Oh,
don't do
my.
this in front of my kids after she just tried to fucking kill her ex-husband with the kids. In the car. Watch, she's gonna say that. Oh,
Get your hands off of me.
that was some
I told you
redacted
you're under arrest.
audio.
Get out of the car.
Why?
Her
Because you have
foot.
a warrant. And you're wanted for
No.
domestic battery. Yes, you are.
Excuse me.
No?
I just sent a message and I am. Excuse me.
Oh,
Excuse
jeez.
me.
Get out of the car right now.
No.
I told you I can handle this.
I love Donut. Just punch her. I fucking love Donut. Gets so
Like
angry.
I said, I don't maybe I'm in the wrong the way I police, but a lot of these videos, they're so fucking nice for no reason. Like, by this point, the bitch is coming out on her face.
Yeah,
I mean, I think as it progresses, they get more and more scared to just jump into the violence, or take a step further.
But that's the thing.
They know they need to eventually, but they're giving them chances to say, like, okay, this cannot be turned against me.
But once again, I don't know if you were here when we touched base on it. You are taught, you ask, you tell, you make.
Yeah.
Yeah, you 3-step. You can ask a couple times, like if it's like I always ask 2 times, and then it was tell, like this is gonna happen, and then an additional warning. This is how I was always told. So we did technically 5 steps. It's ask again, tell, warn, make.
Because, like, at this point, once again, this goes back to that first video we watched. He's already hands-on. He already has a cuff on her. At that point, you're not. I don't know. Anyway,
My hand got
Taser.
hurt from cringing.
She should be tased at this point, but I can understand him having reticence to do that because the kids are right there.
I mean, I probably wouldn't have tased her either. I mean, he's got control of her arm whenever he's not trying to put a cuff on, which that's another thing that baffles me is he's putting trying to put cuffs on before she's under control.
Yeah.
Like that's
Maybe he thought putting the cuff on would make her realize that this is real and kind of cooperate.
But,
Maybe.
but here's the problem with that is he just gave her a weapon.
Yeah, realistically, she now has basically half of a metal nunchuck. You know,
brass knuckles.
She can easily like whip that thing around and fucking clock you in the face with it. I mean, she also has other weapons that she will utilize. So.
You have to get out of the car.
Like your car against your ex.
I sent you a
Or
message.
her teeth.
My attorney.
Affirmative. I have 1 cuff on.
You. Excuse me.
She looks so fucking pissed.
Yeah, she's definitely very angry.
She's got a back Pfeifengeist. You know, it's the
Pfeifengeist,
German word
yes.
for face.
The punchable
Smug.
face.
Excuse me, I sent you a message.
I love how Germans have a word for that. Someone with a very punchable face. Pfeifengeist.
Ooh.
What?
I like that.
Fünfensterfeist, or whatever you fucking said. Yeah, that is a word. That is an actual word in Germany. That means you have a very punchable face. Or I would like to, like, basically, I want to punch you in the face just from looking at you.
What? Did she fucking text the cop and was like, "Excuse me, no."
You're obstructing right
Hold
now.
up, I need to grab this. Google.
A face that's badly in need of a fist.
Yes, that's what it is.
Hold on, I'm copy pasting it.
No, you're obstructing.
Germans have so many good words.
Ooh, dude, reverse Uno right there. No, you're obstructing. So I just want to point out to you guys, some people are like, why do the officers have to be so rough? Or why are there so many officers on one person, especially a woman? It just took 2, there might be 3 officers there to get a 110-pound woman out of her car. We got a bunch of, this is just redacted audio. Oh, you know what it is? The kids are talking and screaming and shit. I bet that's what it is. They don't want to include that in there.
Stop kicking.
Understand.
1 female, 1095.
You did this. No, I didn't do anything. No, I didn't.
Andy asked you to come out.
Excuse me?
Andy asked you to get out of the car.
No, Andy.
All right, so here's the best thing to do in those situations as a police officer. Never argue with them, especially after they're in cuffs. Just say, you're detained or you're under arrest. Don't ever argue with crazy, especially crazy just like this.
I yanked you because I told you you're
Never argue with the crazy person, because they will drag you down to their level and beat you with experience.
Yep.
under arrest.
Same goes for stupid people. Exact same saying.
You tags your vehicle. Yes.
Are you gonna step up and be cooperative?
He sounds shaken
My
too.
attorney, are
Yeah.
you going to understand that my attorney has filed a motion to quash this?
All right, you just stand your knee.
My attorney has filed...
Wait. Your attorney has filed a motion to squash the fact that you just.
I think she's talking about the warrant.
Oh. Well, she also hit her ex-husband with her car and is driving drunk. So that is null and void. But once again, she's drunk. So.
This way.
To quash this.
You hit us, you do anything stupid towards us, we're any charges on. If you hit us, or anything, let's go.
You've already hit me.
I didn't hit you. I asked you out of the car. I told you you're under arrest. Now you got a whole show.
Oh yeah, that's a nice house. Look at that neighborhood.
Look for your neighbors here.
You are dead.
Yeah, that's an expensive ass neighborhood. Yeah, that's an expensive ass fucking outfit she's wearing. She's got an expensive ass house. Probably her ex-husband had a lot of money.
She's driving an Audi.
She's driving an Audi. Yeah, did you see the inside of the garage? That inside of the garage had every kind of fucking pool toy, stuff like that. They had those pool ties all hanging on the wall. I mean, she's got a backyard pool. Probably got people to take care of it. She's fucking wealthy as shit. Probably her ex-husband is probably wealthy as shit. She's probably going to get 50% of that. So she's got a lawyer on retainer for when she does stupid shit, too.
I need to call my...
Dude, just blaming everyone else but herself for her own actions. I know the walk of shame. I really hope all the other Karens are outside. I know how it works in neighborhoods, especially like this with an HOA and all that. All the Karens are outside already on the Facebook group for the neighborhood. Just like,
I'm not getting in my car. I'm calling my attorney. I'm calling my attorney.
It's not gonna happen.
No, I'm calling my attorney.
When the time comes,
she's still
Stop
resisting
pulling.
in handcuffs, but you know, you don't want to like slam her on her face right now.
I know, no, I'm
Fuck
calling my
that.
attorney. No, I'm calling my attorney.
Sit in the car.
My children are home alone.
giving you an order.
Sit in the
Oh, ugh. So in this situation, this is where one officer goes around to the other side of the car, grabs her handcuffs, and pulls.
And yoinks
the
her
officer
ass
front of
in.
her.
Yep.
Very easy to do and very effective.
We will get your father here. One hit with the car.
Oh my God! You
Look
can
at her
play that frame
eyes.
and make memes out of this stupid. Look, she like inhales.
He
and gets
really
ready to
can.
leave.
My children are home alone.
We will take care of your children.
No,
gotta-
you're not taking care of shit.
I'm gonna get
The way that you take care of somebody.
Sit the fuck down.
Nobody
You
threw
are
your
a
children on the ground.
Oh, there he goes. There he goes. Good old yoink.
Fucking human being.
That's messed up.
You throw somebody
No,
down
he went to the
in
other
front
car.
of their children? What the f*** is wrong with
Oh, I knew. I won that one. I knew she was gonna say in front of their children.
you? You piece of shit. You know what? You are the piece of dirt that I wouldn't piss on if you were on fire.
I smell an odor of alcohol on your breath.
No, that's my piss.
She can't
That's your
really
piss?
make insults.
I'm
you
pissing
drink your
on
own
you.
piss? It's like Happy Gilmore. Right?
Wait, you drink your own piss? Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. Hey, I smell alcohol. No, that's my piss. Oh, you drink your own piss. That would have been my instant comeback.
Oh my lord.
Lady's a punk. Cop being restrained. Cops are being restrained because there are kids involved. Yeah, exactly. They've got their hands.
Oh no, see, fuck that.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, right? If those kids are put in that position, that's just another charge for her.
She's Patches O'Houlihan. Is it necessary for me to drink my own piss? No, but I'm sterile and I like the taste.
Oh
God, I love that movie. You've never seen Dodgeball, Sweet Pea?
No.
Spectre, she needs to watch Dodgeball.
He needs to make a fucking list.
That saying you haven't seen Dodgeball is like saying you've not seen Talladega Nights.
I haven't heard of that.
Oh, dear Lord.
Jesus H. Christ.
Sweet baby Jesus on a pogo stick.
I haven't heard that either.
What rock do you live under?
She had a sheltered childhood. She had a sheltered childhood.
No, that's not a sheltered childhood. That's beyond that.
It's neglect.
Yeah, that's fucking.
You get to watch SpongeBob
hey, I've seen
when
the
you were
Fifth
little.
Element. That's one thing.
That's a great movie.
I've seen the Fifth Element.
From the 80s.
No, the Fifth Element's 90s, I think.
Is it 90s?
Yeah.
Early 90s, because I remember watching it as a kid when I was forming like coherent memories. So, because my dad is a big Bruce Willis fan.
Fifth Element. That is
1997.
Yeah.
So okay, hang on. I got an argument for you. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
Yes.
Is Rambo Part 1 a Christmas movie?
I'd say yes. It takes place during Christmas, right? So
yes, it takes place during the month of December. Yes.
Month of December, Christmas. Is there Christmas stuff up in the police plate? I don't remember.
Yes.
If there's in the cop shop.
Yes.
Is there police ornaments up? Okay. Loosely a Christmas story. The reason I say yes for Die Hard is it's on Christmas. It's a Christmas party.
I don't remember if it's on Christmas in Rambo. I just know that
Lethal Weapon is also a Christmas movie because it does take place on Christmas. Or part of it takes place on Christmas. It's Christmas week.
I just know that in the police station there's like a little Christmas tree and stuff like that on Rambo.
Yeah. Rambo I would consider it a Christmas-ish movie. Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Die Hard 2 also takes place during Christmas, so that's also a Christmas movie. Anything that takes place during Christmas is a Christmas. I don't care what you say. Especially if it's got a lot of Christmas songs in it.
Of shit like you for breakfast. You eat pieces of shit.
No.
Guess what?
You ever watched that movie, Sweet Pea? Happy Gilmore.
What?
Happy Gilmore.
Society.
No.
You think
Watch that one. That was great. Liar, Liar. Happy Gilmore.
Little Nicky.
Little Nicky's great.
And I don't think that was the worst part. I saw what I saw when he walked in.
Yeah.
You're not getting out.
Wham! Mid fucking her yelling at the cop
Yes,
again.
please, thank you.
Yeah.
Come again.
I like
Maybe
you
not.
riled her up and shut the door.
One more again.
No, what are you doing? There we go.
You know what
Okay.
she looks like right there? She looks like a titan.
From Attack on Titan. Love it.
There it was. There it was. Oh wow, she almost got it, dude. Dude, he was quick on that one. She almost had it. That
That's
was
a good way to
straight
punch in the
away.
face.
They've been doing this for far too long. This is when you pick her
She
up
got
and you
perfect
throw her
teeth
ass
too.
in
What
the
about she lose them?
No, he's touched me.
Get in the car.
He's touched me way more times than appropriate.
Sean, get in
You
the
know
car.
No, do you know what he's
Oh, there we go.
touched me?
There we go. That's what I was talking
Yoink!
about. Cheat code right there.
Ooh, do
Someone
you see the
sneaks up from
hobble
behind
strap?
the car,
Yep,
grabs him,
hobble.
pulls him in.
She's gonna get hogtied. She's getting hogtied.
That's mean. Don't do that.
That's mean. Don't do that.
So, if you don't know, they attach a hobble. There's all that extra rope hanging from it, and that's so they can pull it through the door and slam the door shut on it.
That way you can't move your leg.
Then you can't move. And they'll, if necessary, they'll tie one to your handcuffs and do it on the other side too. They will hog tie your ass in the back seat. Because it's not legal to throw you in the trunk anymore.
Nope.
Sadly.
Oh, I got threats on Leo.
You are getting sued.
No, what'd you say before that?
Face is
You said I am dead? What do you mean by that?
You are
Elaborate on it if you mean it.
you're getting sued.
That's where the aggravated assault charge came in when she tried to fucking bite him. Yeah, getting bit does suck ass. I'm assuming it's the same as getting poked with a needle if they draw blood. You gotta wear a condom for 6 months, and you gotta go in for tests like the first week, the first month, every month after that for like 6 months to make sure you don't have hepatitis or some bull.
Are you going to
I've
willingly
been
exit
bit
this
so
car
many
or
fucking
no?
times at work. It's stupid.
I don't think
I've never been bit by a human.
I have, dude. Fuck.
I've been bit by a couple dogs. That's just, you know, loose dogs in the yard fucking come up and bite you. I've kicked more than one dog.
I've had my Glock in a pit bull's mouth before on a call.
Oh, that's one of those. Oh, this is escalated a little far.
We're trying to arrest this chick, and it wasn't the dog's fault. The dog was stressing out because we were wrestling with his person.
Yeah,
she
trying
wouldn't
to protect
stop,
them.
and the dog was trying to grab us. So I had one hand on the dog's collar, one hand on my Glock, which was in the dog's mouth. My partner was wrestling with her, and I looked at her as, if you don't call this fucking dog off, I'm going to repaint your ceiling.
Yeah, that's a yikes.
And she was like, okay.
Yeah, that's a.
Hey, she calmed down for the dog.
She is she's in full fetal position right now. She is fucking. I think she's going freaking out right now.
I think the cuffs are still on. She's trying to escape.
Maybe.
I can't.
Well, she's not going anywhere. She's in the cop shop now.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
in the Sallyport.
But she still wants to quote unquote get away.
Oh, it's fine.
Get out.
Run. That's fine. Run. We will tase your ass. And guess what? Your hands are cuffed. So that means that you're going face first into the concrete.
And that is if they don't have a canine there.
Oh, yeah. Or you're getting chased by a canine. She also still has a hobble on. So, good
I don't
luck.
think she has her shoes on.
She does not. She didn't have shoes on when they got her.
Interesting.
Because
Oh,
my
she
feet are
had
tied together
flip flops.
in my
That's what it
hands.
was.
Oh.
I don't think that I can
I'll help
willingly.
you out then.
Because that guy is a dick.
Let's go.
That guy. You don't have any sort of consciousness or awareness as to why.
Stand up, Sean. You can.
No, I can't.
Oh, she won't stand up now. Now she's going to have to get dragged.
Standing outside of the car earlier, weren't you? Now stand up.
How can I stand up?
Then you need a security room, right?
She's gonna make them carry her into the booking room, isn't she?
Never have.
All right, then we're gonna have to.
Do you know how many f***ing times
Yep,
I've
told you.
served you guys food? I've sat out there and served you guys hot dogs.
I wish you would just be nice to us instead of
She's just carrying her like a fucking child. What is she even talking about?
Are you fucking kidding me? You're making my wrists bleed?
Well, it's following simple orders, Sean. Yeah, politely.
All you got to do is follow simple orders and nothing bad happens to you. Guess what? You would have been nice to the first officer. There's a real chance that you would have just, not traumatized your kids.
Yep.
She was sentenced. She was
I don't
charged with
think she's
felony
thinking about her
aggravated
kids
DUI.
anymore.
It was her third one, so she might be a habitual offender at this point. Aggravated assault on an officer, resisting an officer in possession of alcohol by a driver. So she had booze in the car too with her 2 kids. That's not a good look. She entered a plea deal with prosecutors. Hold on, I don't want to look yet. I bet she pled down to reckless driving and simple assault. She could probably afford a really good attorney to help her do that. I bet the aggravated assault didn't stick. If she successfully completes a program and keeps her nose clean, they have agreed to drop the felony charge of aggravated assault. Felony aggravated DUI. That's one that she probably couldn't have pled down because it's her third one or fourth one. So habitual offender. Prosecutors dropped the charge of possession of alcohol by a driver. Okay, so she agreed to plead the guilty for the felony DUI as long as they dropped the aggravated assault on a police officer.
And she stays out of trouble. That's the big one. So if she doesn't stay out of trouble, that comes back.
And see, this is what drives me nuts. Prosecutors are so quick to willingly drop any sort of battery or assault on an officer, and it baffles me.
Yeah, I don't understand it. I've never been able to understand that. It's like, no, you have to send a message. This is not okay.
I can understand it, but it's still not feather. It's not fair. Feather. It's not feather.
It's not right.
fair to the it's not fair to the officers or the people who've been affected by said assault.
Yeah.
It's Otherwise, I can kind of see it as panic / self-defense, but there are obviously lines for that as well.
Yeah, the fight or flight, I can understand if someone's like the fight or flight response, you know, and they started fucking doing this, you know,
But
fucking
see,
trying to get
no-
the cop, and then they go, oh, fuck.
So
and then
there's
they're
a
instantly...
There's a difference between fighting to get away and fighting to fight.
Yeah.
Her biting was not fighting to get away.
No, that was fighting to fight. That was fighting to try to do damage to someone.
I have had people that I am a much less likely to charge you with something if you were trying to do something to get away, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or even running from me. I've had people that ran from me, and once I got them arrested and all that, I didn't charge them with fleeing. I didn't charge them with refusal to submit. I didn't charge them with resisting, you know, because it's human nature to try to escape being confined, right? So I want to say it's Germany or some country. They actually legally in their legal system, if you escape prison or jail or whatever, as long as you don't commit any other crimes in that process, you don't get any time added to your sentence.
So you can just escape and escape and escape and...
Yeah, I mean, as long as you're not committing crimes during escape or after you escape,
yeah,
you don't get any more charges because it's human nature to try and escape.
I mean,
the other point I was gonna add, definitely not in her case because she's in no fucking position, but seeing red. That's what I'd question.
Well,
like, yes, it is fighting to fight, but it's also a whole other string of things to the point of breaking in a different way.
Yeah, that's understandable. I mean, yeah, but at the same time, you have to control yourself.
Yeah.
But just because you're mad doesn't... It doesn't, what's the word I'm looking for? Just because you're mad doesn't make
Doesn't
something
give
okay.
you an excuse.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, like I get mad all the time. If I got mad at work and beat somebody's ass, right? Just because I'm mad, I'm still
No,
going to get in trouble.
I'm not saying, hey, she was just mad or hey, this, that. I'm saying, like, things piled up to the point where, for them, of course, it would be unfair to them. But also, as I said before, the other person getting assaulted, it's not fair for them either.
Yeah. Yeah,
Again, not in her case at all.
Yep, it's just a shitty situation all around.
Yeah.
They shouldn't drop it. It should be this is a serious issue. You obviously have no respect for law enforcement. Time to teach you some respect from law enforcement. So.
And that's the thing. No one has to even respect me as a person when I'm at work. That being said, I'm all about respect. You give me respect, I will give you an abundance of respect. I will even let you pick the music on the way to jail. I don't care. As long as you're cool with me. I've done it before. But you get what you give.
Yeah. It's one of those things. You know, it's just we need to do a system reboot and start from with these DAs and stuff like that. We need to kind of fix that issue.
Look, the problem is they're so willing to plea stuff down because it makes them look good because they're getting convictions without having to actually work.
Yeah, that's what it comes down to. It's good for their political career.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that's going to be the last one for tonight. Does that mean I can greet you with "What's up, cockwaffle?" then officer, and then offer you a coffee? But
absolutely, you can talk some shit as long as you're cool.
Yeah, as long as you're chill. But yeah, we're gonna end that here with some great Donut Operator. That was also, we did Code Blue Cam as well. Go follow those guys. Obviously, definitely follow Donut Operator. He's excellent. If you're not followed, all of us here are already. But I hope everyone has a great night. Of course, thanks for joining us for this shit show of a podcast that I like to call the Degeneration Podcast. This is just something fun that we threw together last minute. We had Bro here, so we're like, hey, let's react to some cop stuff. It's always good having me here, who, like I said, it was years ago that I was part of the deputy